Oh, boy. Oh, it's all happening. Didn't think it would. Didn't think it would. Didn't think it would. Lynn, are we good down there on the truck?
Oh, yeah, right. Look good. Look good, right? Lynn down here in the truck. Look good.
All right, thank you, Lynn. Lynn Colin. Town car. Who is, of course, our man on the street. Man on the street when it comes to all things PBL. When we're on the road. Invite's been sent out. Join the Zoom. We must get started. It's at 9 o'clock. Well, not for me. It's 8:05 where I'm at. More on that in a second. You already see the logo, people. It's time for a little bit of Polyester Blend Live.
KTRD, home of the Polyester Blend Network, is now on the air. Welcome to another broadcast. Polyester Blend Live streams Mondays, 8 o'clock over the internet from the Schledio in Salt Lake City, Utah. It's also simulcast from UHF station KTRD, 299 MHz frequency from Hastings Dip in Utah's West Desert. As Polyester Blend Network and KTRD starts its podcast day, we ask you to join us as we dissect, try to understand, poke fun, and also share our love of this strange Utah existence. But before we get to the live broadcast, let us see what's on the Polyester Blend Network and KTRD schedule tonight.
I'll tell you what's on that schedule. Crazy shit. Very close not to happening this show. Extremely close.
And I don't want to get married ever to anyone. You understand that?
We're still finding out. This will be the real big test right now. This will be the big test. Buddy, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Oh my God, this might work. The video might be a little nuts though, right? That's all I'm worried about. So hopefully we'll see in a second how it goes. You're not getting an echo in it or anything? Everything's okay?
I'm echoing on my end, but my headphones are out. I think it's my headphones.
No, I think I know what's going on. Rob said it's echoey. I know what the problem's gonna be, people. We must breathe. We must breathe through these issues. Been listening to this new video. This new thing to go to sleep. Let's see if that. Creates echo. Oh, I wonder if I do this.
Yell? Yeah, still. I can hear you. Still echo. Yeah.
No, I think it should be this way. think it should be this way. See, I love nothing like I got the momentum going. And then it just all fades away. Producer Rob. Check out on your end if it's echoey, because I just can't help you, Ryan. I just can't.
I'm doing. Ooh, it's still echoey in my headphones.
But I wonder why, Ryan. Check your settings, because microphone set to thing. Same as system. Maybe that changes it. Any difference now or still the same?
Yep. Hello?
Can you hear me?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh, yeah. So no echo anymore.
That's better for you. Now you're good.
Yeah. Yeah.
We're all good there. People, I've done this for so long. Am I prepared at the beginning? No. But it just takes a little trial and error, people. A little trial and error. Jeremy loves it. Let's get back to what we're doing here. It's going to be one wild ride. It's already that wild. Let's fucking do this thing. Oh, yeah, people. From Las Vegas, Nevada, it's Polyester Blend. Oh, Ryan. We're not messing around no more. I got the mobile command unit ready to go.
Look at your setup, buddy.
We'll check in with our good friend Lynn Colin in a second. You can hear this.
I do, yes.
So we're humming now. That's the Las Vegas Strip, but it's.
Wait, you're on the Strip?
No. I'm in Red Rock, baby. Red Rock. I'm in the wonderful Red Rock Hotel and Casino, also known as Home Away from Home, Ryan. Home Away from Home.
I don't think I knew that you were going to be in Vegas this week. You should have told me. I would have made plans. Actually, well, I'm off this week. This is my spring break.
Oh, it's Steph's birthday, bud. Steph's birthday. So we're here for Steph's birthday. So she, by the way, her birthday present being stuck at the airport, that her flight got delayed.
No.
I know. I feel so bad. So
I was going to be like, so for her birthday, you set up an entire production in the bet.
I wasn't going to do it. Here in the wonderful Red Rock.
Yeah, you just brought multi-camera setup just in case.
You weren't here for last week's show, but at the very end of it, Clay's like, I love a Vegas show. We should do a Vegas show. And I'm like, all right. So after the show last week, I break down all the equipment, put it in like the travel version I got, and got that going. There's the wide cam. I got 3 cameras going on.
Happy birthday, Steph. Don't get in the shop.
So I put all the shit in the truck, and I was like, just in case, Brian, you might want to do the show on the road. You might want to, because it's fun to do. Clearly, it's like, I get to play with my toys. It's like an adult with his Legos. Like, oh, I get to put together my toys. Like, oh, I already made the Millennium Falcon. Now I'm going to disassemble it and re-put it together. You know, like, it's a fucking dork thing here. Ooh, and this HDMI goes here, and so anyway, so I put it in the truck. Is like, yeah, you never know, because Steph was gonna leave at 5 today, 5 local time, and I was like, shit, that's enough time to do the show, but maybe I won't want to. The focus is her birthday, of course, so I don't do any work on the show. For this weekend. We just eat delicious food, have a great time, play games, enjoy.
Are you gonna watch some movies?
Oh,
that's the place with the slushy movie hotel or movie theater, right?
More to come in a second. We're gonna have movie talk before we get to more movie talk, because we were rascals, Ryan. We were little rascals last night. I'll get to that in a second. So anyway, we had a great time, but Steph leaves, and we play some games this morning and just have a great time. We play some poker and we have fun, and Then
Do
it's
you
like
play table poker?
no,
Or
we played the video poker with like the 10 times and the 400 times, and all it is 400 times you're gonna lose.
I know. Well, I know Vegas.
You know Vegas all too well. Anyway, so we're here at the beautiful Red Rock Hotel and Casino. But anyway, so we're here, but it's like early afternoon, and we're kind of done. And I'm like, well, that's kind of it. Like, do you want to do anything?
Your
else?
birthday's over.
I'm currently done with you. Okay, with the situation. No, you're right. It's like she's like. What should we do? And she's like, and I was like, well, I have all the stuff for the show. Oh, by the way. And she goes like,
happy birthday.
and she's like, and by the way, just a wonderful weekend with my sweet lady love. And she did, we had so much fun. But, it's like, well, so you're going to leave in an hour. And she was like, you should do it. You love doing the show. And I was like, okay. Ran to the fucking car.
I always forget that she has the exact same birthday as my brother.
That's right. And do you know that your brother every year for like a decade now has texted her on the birthday saying, happy birthday, same birthday, pal? that is Ben for you. That is Ben Folds.
Ben's a good human. We have a family text thread going, and it's always like, and this year I decided to throw out the joke. What size in adult diapers are you, Ben? Because I need to get you a birthday present.
And he was like, I don't. I enjoy texting other
and
people. And
his wife Laura was like, instantly responded
She
with
loves
a
that
link
kind of humor.
that was
She
like triple XL, and Ben was like, oh, okay.
I
Thanks for making-
highly recommend the old with your could be your loved one, your special partner, a friend, someone you feel close with. When you're at a store, you gotta scream out, "Hey, I found the diapers for you!" Like, I found the adult diaper. Like, you scream that. You gotta find a ridiculous thing and scream like, I found the anti-diarrhea, pills here. It's a classic bit. It's a classic bit, but it's a golden bit. It's a golden.
I
bit.
just spilled my beer all over the table. I need to go get some.
Oh my God. I'll vamp, Ryan. I'll vamp.
All right.
First of all, people, breaking news. Ryan Bradford has spilled what has to be Busch, has to be Milwaukee's Best, a cheap, very sticky beer, poorly made, that will just rot through electronics. So he is currently dealing with that. But what you're dealing with is me, Ryan Schlegel, your good friend, here on Polyester Blend, 8:15, not Mountain Standard Time for me. I am currently in Las Vegas, Nevada. We are doing the show remotely. We will have Clayton Scrivener joining us here, all your friends coming in here. We've got to talk about the big topics of the day. Big topics of the day. What is that? Oh, I don't know. Did you hear about this fucking Sundance business? Oh boy, we got a shop, bro. Been a minute since we went through the old brain, the old dusted off the Photoshop, dusted off the old AI, and we made some content generated around us making new movies for a new film festival that not friends of us, the show, but maybe our enemies. They're not enemies. They're people we disagree with. Let's be frank. They feel like they could maybe fill in the gap. We'll explain who those people are who said they should take over a Utah film festival. So we were like, what movies would they make? Well, we put some images down. So you'll see that here in a little bit. We also have a wonderful game of topics here tonight. So stick around for all that fun stuff. You'll see it here tonight. We'll end around the 11 p.m. Mountain Standard Time here in the Pacific. I'll end around 10 o'clock. Get up and head back to the wonderful Salt Lake City, Utah tomorrow. But until then, people, we must get into a little bit of movie talk. Because Ryan Bradford brought it up. Actually, you know what? Skip that. We're not going to do that because I want to wait for Ryan to come back to that. Here's what we're going to talk about. Where's everyone's feeling out there when it comes to frozen drinks? Okay. Now, for those who don't partake in the alcoholic beverage, God bless. Probably doing better than this thing. But my question is, do we love a frozen drink? Because Steph pointed out, she was like, a couple days into the trip, she was like, keep on ordering like frozen drinks, like, daiquiris and margaritas and weird slushy Coke things. And I had to come to terms with like, yeah, maybe when I'm on vacation, there's something about ice in my drink, of a frozen drink that I'm a big fan of. Coming into the show right now, he's a big fan of movies. We're going to talk to him in a second about this. Jeremy Matthews, you with us?
I am.
Is the echo clear, by the way, on YouTube? Do you know? Are we clear on that?
Yeah, I was not getting the
I think
echo.
it's the video. I think it's the video.
I just switched over because there was talk of movie talk, so I figured I better hop on this bad boy.
You know that in a second we're going to have a major movie talk, and we're going to get your thoughts here in a major turn of events in the state of Utah, a horrendous one that I really don't feel like is being talked about. I mean, everyone knows it in their hearts, but it's one of those things of like one of the biggest catastrophe, horrible things ever happen to our fair community. But before we get to that, Jeremy, I did go see 2 movies at the Regal Theater at Red Rock. Could you guess the first movie I saw? First movie I saw, it's been up for about a week or 2 now, I think. You might know better than me.
A week or 2.
A famous director.
Famous director that's been out for a week or 2.
2 huge stars. Small movie, only 1 screening a day.
Oh, Black Bag.
There's my guy. And by the way, speaking of my guy, we're on the road here, people. We're on the road, so I don't have my
trumpets. No trumpets.
We don't in the low signal. I can't believe it's even fucking working, you guys. This is unbelievable. Clay, we are of course here in the Red Rock. Red Rock, baby. We're the Red Rocks, my friend. 3 different camera angles. There's the big wide. And then we've got the
Bradford is here. Okay.
Well,
I got it. Yeah, I spilled beer just like it was all over the desk.
Now, Ryan, could you give us a play-by-play? Can you give us a play-by-play of what happened? Was it you were moving your hands and trying to gestate? You were trying to gestate.
I was gestating an alien
gesticulating.
baby.
Gesticulating. What? Give us a play-by-play. What exactly happened, Ryan?
So I'm drinking these. They're chronics. They're low percentage alcohol beers. It's a good.
Sounds chronically stupid.
Hello.
Alcohol, liquor.
It's true.
Booze.
It's true.
Mm-hmm.
And
sorry,
I think
you have to work the next day. I'm sorry.
I think I got excited about telling about my brother's birthday.
Yeah, look at my brother. My
brother. Yeah.
Does it make you feel like super amateur that you're like my brother and he like spilled a beer and it was a low alcohol beer?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna spike the football on that.
It's pretty pathetic. Brian, but again, you spilled the beer. Everything okay? Everything okay?
Good to see you though, buddy.
Hey, good to see you guys.
By the
too.
way, we had a little.
I don't think anything's ruined except my jury summons, which I wasn't planning on going to anyway.
They'll get you for that, bud. You got to show up to that. Real quick, you guys, we have some order of business. We didn't get to start the show properly because everyone's coming in a little janky, but that's just the show. Let's be clear. And we had to make sure some audio things. Clearly, first of all, here's our podfather. He is now officially known as Chili Bowl, our good friend Clayton Scrivener. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being here, Clay. How are you, my man?
My name is Clayton, and I deserve a little bit more respect than Chili Bowl.
Well, you know what? It's C.
I think that's really stupid, actually.
Clay, C, and then dog, and a couple letters back is B for bowl, Chili Bowl. I think it's right there. Good to see you, Clay. We're so happy you're here.
It's kind of a low, like, why do I come late? That's because you call me Chili Bowl.
Listen, you're digesting all those beans. I understand. Speaking of coming from the...
Things are going good, man. Thanks for asking. Thanks for calling me by my name.
Oh, buddy.
Wait, real quick. Hey, I'm not fucking done. I'm still talking about myself. All right.
Please, we're so sorry.
What's new? Just kidding.
Hey,
Ryan spills
I'm
another
still
beer.
talking about me. It's me time. No. Hey, it's spring break. It's not spring break for you, Ryan. What the fuck?
It
is spring break.
Or that just
Oh,
ended.
do you have to work tomorrow?
No.
Oh, you're drinking low alcohol beer.
Oh,
you don't have to
that's
work
why
tomorrow?
he wanted to do the spring break. He wanted to do, you wanted to do the 5th anniversary tonight. That's why.
Yeah.
Damn, we should just all been in Vegas tonight. What were we thinking?
We did discuss it. We did discuss it, Clay. We did discuss it.
You're speaking truth, Clay.
There will be another 3 of us in Vegas show down the road. That's for sure going to happen. We're going to, again, people who don't know, Ryan, when does your school get out? When does school get out?
May. just right before the last weekend in May. So May 29th.
Okay, so right after that, I think sometime early June will be the official 5th anniversary of Polyester Blend coming up in a couple of weeks. But Ryan, before we get to that, Clay earlier, he is known as Chili Bowl. Lots of beans to digest. You are coming from the Southern California capital of digesting beans. Actually, maybe. I don't know.
Southern capital of spilling beer.
Or spilling beer.
Low
That's what
alcoholic percentage beer.
You are Ed McMahon. We are so glad to see you. Thanks for being here. The show is off and running. You joined us. Jeremy and I were having a discussion about Film Talk. Film Talk, I saw 2 movies. Ooh, I'll explain why I saw the second one in a second. But Steph and I had a wonderful meal at a delightful restaurant here at Red Rock. And we went and saw... He's coming. He'll be coming. We saw this delightful movie. I doubt, Ryan Bradford, you've seen Black Bag from Steven Soderbergh.
No, I just watched Presence, his previous movie.
Oh, yes.
Speaking of Soderbergh, I just watched that last night.
Well, buddy,
good.
you might be into this. Clay, I doubt you even know what Black Bag is. Exactly.
Am I supposed? What the fuck are you talking about, dude?
This movie, Black Bag.
I knew who Steven Soderbergh was before you even had a bowl of chili, man.
And by the way, Clay, where did he make his name? That we'll get to in a second here. He made his name from a movie called Sex, Slaves, and Videotape that premiered. We're gonna get that. We're gonna get there in a second. We're gonna get that. Clay,
we really have to talk about that tonight.
We do.
Well, speaking of Presents, I saw that Sunday, I guess.
Wow, we'll get to that.
The last Soderbergh film I will have seen at Sundance in Utah. Anyway.
Let's not do spoilers, Jeremy. But it sounds like you and I are the only two who have seen a Black Bag. Is that correct?
Mix master Janine.
Oh, and I'm sorry. Of course,
as long as we have one thing. Okay, I was not briefed by the Sundance talking points.
We'll get
I hope they're broad and I hope they're not just narrow. They're not narrow-minded.
We're going to get there. The Sundance talk is yet to begin. We're warming up with some current movies that we're playing. I saw this, Clay, at Red Rock Regal Theaters. Black Bag. We made a night of it. There's a great Mexican restaurant.
What a great hotel you're staying at. Just, the crown jewel Station Casino.
Of Station Casinos. And by the way, a friend of the show, randomly, Roger McDonough. I got a Roger McDonough hang on Saturday. Totally random.
How was that?
Dude, I literally went to check into my hotel room and this guy goes, I can't believe we're checking in at the same time. Roger McDonough right next to me.
Amazing. Was it fun?
Oh, it was great. Roger's a class act and a gent. And just, I kept being like, Rog, this is the weirdest hangout ever. And, it was Steph's birthday and I was like, Steph, Roger's here and she knows Rog. And she was like, let's hang out with Rog. So, after we had a fantastic meal, by the way, spared no expense.
Wow. But she didn't call you Chili Bowl at the meal.
No, well, she always calls me Chili Bowl with the girth that's going around these days. But here's what I will say, Clay, is that Jeremy and I have just recently seen the latest entry into the Steven Soderbergh catalog, which is Black Bag. Jeremy, without spoilers, thoughts real quick.
It is very fun, spy thriller.
Tinker Tailor, blah blah blah, right? Very that-ish.
Tinker Tailor Soldier Spy.
Lots of great actors having a good time. There's a Pierce Brosnan line read that's just
but is it a big circle, Jay, or is it actually good?
I thought it was solid. Just a solid movie.
Enjoyed it as well, yeah.
Just a solid movie. Not a crazy twist, but you know what it felt like, Jeremy? It felt like more of a play. Didn't it feel like a play? Like there's there is, of course they go, but there's only really so many set pieces. Like it's really only in like a couple of locations, which I appreciate. And it was fun. The other thing I loved a lot about Jeremy, the light, the way he had anamorphic lenses, but then the candles, the way that it looked so pretty. It was a very visually beautiful movie. I enjoyed it.
I haven't seen this. I'm sorry. I'm really talkative tonight, and Jeremy's really pissed because I'm talking about film. I usually let him talk about film. Did you feel like you were watching a Steven Soderbergh movie the entire time? Because that's my big complaint about Steven Soderbergh is you're like, I'm watching a Soderbergh film, so it's like I'm watching it through the Soderbergh filter.
Not for one second did I ever not realize I'm watching a Steven Soderbergh. The music.
Yeah, I guess that's my big knock on him.
I feel like my knock on Steven Soderbergh is he makes very fine movies, but they're not they're just like after you're done, you're just like, that was good. I'm done.
Yeah.
Nothing really.
He seems to have like a beat, like the Steven Soderbergh playlist, which God bless.
Look at us, never produced a movie in our life. Hey, we just watch it.
No. I'm not. So the trade. Oh no, the craft is there. This is a master at work. The master is at work. We are humble.
I don't know about master, but okay.
Oh, he's a master. But the Bader. No, but I'm saying that
Sundance leaves town. Suddenly, Soderbergh's not a master.
Yeah, like not at all. No, what I was gonna say is that Jeremy, I actually like this. I feel like he has this huge like hard drive of music that he's like, this is the only music I want in my movies, and he keeps going to the same well, which. We have bed music. I go to the same well.
Scorsese does the same thing.
Right, but it just feels like there's a Soderbergh playlist that I actually really like. I don't know, Jeremy. Do you know what I mean? Like he had, it's all kind of the same music, which I appreciate, especially for this one.
Yeah, but I mean, if you compare this to Presence, they're both very different movies.
Right.
Visually, dramatically, they are both pretty dialogue heavy. But I definitely feel like he's still, got some tricks up his sleeve.
No, I like the movie. But here's what I wanted to say. This is why, Ryan, earlier I said rascals, because we have things to get here tonight. But the why I said I'm a rascal, and so is Steph, because Ryan knows that this, because we are in Vegas, because we're here, that you go to a movie theater and instead of just getting the normal wonderful treats that all of our theaters provide, they have a boozy slushy machine.
I still need to experience this boozy slushy machine at a theater. I'm very jealous.
Here's what I realized, and it was the first time I locked in with like, oh, wait. It's Pepsi. It's a Pepsi slushy machine. But do you want whiskey? Do you want vodka? Do you want rum? Do you want, you know what I mean? Like the centerpiece of this Thanksgiving meal, which is this slushy drink, is Pepsi. That's what you're getting. You're getting Pepsi. And
no matter what, it's Pepsi. It's just different booze in your
Pepsi. But you know what's fun, Jeremy?
Like raspberry.
I would love variation, and I bet many movies.
Spiked pina colada, something like that.
And it ended what I was trying to say earlier, just to bookend that I enjoy a frozen boozy drink when I'm on vacation. I think it's fun. It's like I don't know. It's a thing I would never do myself. I'm not blending ice like this. I'm not taking the time. So it's a thing I cannot provide myself is this kind of slushy drink. So anyway, I get the boozy slushy drink. We go to get our just one more before the end of Black Bag, and the fucker is in its cycle of getting slushified. And they're like, yeah, you have to come back. You have to come back. Like, fine, okay, we come back. So I go, Steph, and they only allow one person. You can't buy two. You have to, Steph, you have to go get one. So I come back and I go, I finally leave to go get the drink. I get it. I come back and I go, Steph, it's your turn. You should go. She tells me, this just happened. Steph leaves.
Wait, you're actually leaving while the movie is playing.
By the way, hour and a half movie, Jeremy. Not a long, actually a tight, nice movie.
And you're just leaving during it, like.
And I see the big table scene happen.
You can get your drink on.
I see the big table scene happen, and then there's two more scenes, and then I see the titles start to roll, and Steph is still out getting her drink, and I'm like, oh shit. So I'm like, I take out my phone real quick and just type in like, tell her this. This is what you should remember. Solid piece of business. She didn't feel she even buy all that, but we leave at 10 o'clock local time. And that's why I go where the Rascallions, Ryan Bradford, the Rascallions of no one's in this movie theater. The last movies of the night are playing, Ryan. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh, what if we just, and she just got a full slushy. I have the full slushy because we thought we had more time. What if we just
went to another movie?
Moonwalked our way into a little
movie with your big things of booze.
And we're like, we just go into the movie and we just see a new movie. And what we saw, thank God we didn't pay for it.
Hard Eyes?
No, but I would be way more into that. This movie, Jeremy. Have you seen this?
Oh my God. I've heard very mid reviews of this movie.
Jeremy.
Janine and I were going to see it tomorrow during $5.
I will not spoil anything. I will not.
Tim Roberts saw it yesterday and said, super weird.
Who saw it yesterday, Clay?
Tim Roberts.
Yeah.
Said super weird.
Well, Jeremy, I don't want to. If you're going to go see it, will you see it anyway, Jeremy? No matter what, you're going to go see it?
I mean, we've already bought tickets if you say it's like the worst piece of shit you've ever seen.
No.
Maybe we refund our tickets and go to something different.
Actually, you know what? This is a perfect segue. People next week who have not seen Death of a Unicorn, please go support local cinema, unlike me and stuff. Go see Death of a Unicorn. Ryan, everyone should go see it. But expectations, people. Expectations. Next week on Polyester Blend, we will discuss Death of a Unicorn. That is what we call a segue. Speaking of segue, we must get into this. It is time for what we do here on Polyester Blend. From the road, old graphics that I forgot I had been updated, but we're just gonna work here, people. From the road, we must get to local news. That's why we love calling this segment Point of Ordah, where we say Ordah to some local news. It's time for a Point of Blend. The wrong stinger. I'm not at home. I don't get the same kind of juice from saying Ordah. Ordah, Point of Ordah, Ordah. Lots going on, Clay, in the state of Utah. True or false?
Always a lot of stuff going on. It's a state.
But this, my friend, does feel like a particularly. And by the way, you should text the G-Man if he's going to come. Where is he at? I don't know. You guys.
I don't know. He's on the thread. Maybe we should send him some war plans.
Buddy, all I'm going to say is this. It is a big week, because I feel like, we talk about...
Is it a big week or is it just another week?
Well, first of all, the biggest week is this. We are first, my friend. We are first in the state of Utah to do what, Clay? Oh, that's right. Utah...
Ban fluoride.
Wow. Oh, that's another one. Oh, my God. I forgot to bring
that actually might have more. I mean, I know where you're going with this, but I mean,
actually,
as far as having overreaching impacts for people...
Clay,
what's going to be bad?
Flag, we ban.
Wait. Clay, you should go. Let's start with this, because here's something I want to ask you guys, and I wonder if those, what do they call it? Gen X Xennials, like people who are Gen X and millennials. I remember going to elementary school. Ryan, remind me, or Jeremy, Clay, if you guys remember this, where kids would get fluoride.
The little cups, yeah.
Okay.
I still remember the taste of those fluoride cups.
That was their parents opting into getting fluoride? How did that work? Does anyone know how that exactly worked, the fluoride situation?
I think so.
I think it was dependent on state by state. I think when I grew up, you would get fluoride at elementary schools, and you would get fluoride in the drinking water.
Yeah.
And that was that. And my mom would always tell stories about how you could always tell a Texas county that had fluoride in their drinking water by the quality of the person's teeth.
Oh, well, I mean, like, seriously.
And that was just the thing.
It's true, though. It turned out to be one of those things that, like, yeah, it sounds weird, but it turned out to be a top to bottom good idea, right? Like, we're helping everyone out. Like, I would, I think what's happened now is people worry, like, should we be doing that? We should be, without any evidence other than it seems to really work. But
what you're seeing with fluoride and some of the other things is a lot of these kind of we're below the surface political movements with the rise of the internet and COVID and all these things. They are now mainstream thoughts, and that's why they're getting approved at the legislative level.
And
but my problem is Utah was one of the first states to ban to say you're not required to have fluoride, and so it was always a local decision. And so the majority of water districts in the state did provide fluoride in the drinking water, and now it is banned. So I think it should be a community decision. If you don't want to live in a city that provides fluoride, you should go to a place that doesn't.
Oh, wait, Clay,
but now, no water drinking system.
Why would we let cities have any choice?
It's about local choices.
This is just water districts. If you live in a water district that has fluoride in the water, that is a choice.
Wait, are they letting Salt Lake County water or Salt Lake City watershed decide that?
No. Now it's a state law. You cannot have.
So it's illegal for the Salt Lake City, which is basically the entire valley, to then.
Yeah.
And by the way, Clay, and we're just this is all just, and people are happy about this, Clay. Like people are dancing, like people are having conversations in the living room. Like, did you see the great news?
I mean, it's great news for dentists, and there's a lot of dentists. In the
We
state.
do love our dentists, Ryan Bradford. We do love our dentists. By the way, oh, look at this guy. He's so happy. And the British are just like, look at this fucking.
Did his flag
Look
get
at this
raised?
fucking
Look at this fucking cunt.
Hey, look at this coat right here.
Dude, wasn't it you and I that ran into him outside of a Jazz game once?
No, it wasn't me. I don't think it was me. I know you have lots of friends, but I'm Ryan Schlegel, your good pal. Here's the deal. We brought this up because let's move our way up. Well, and to your point, this is literally going to have horrendous health effects. Here's more of a symbolic, but it does feel like it will lead to maybe where teeth will lead to. But this might hurt someone because we're starting to really get juiced up about being about people who are in the minority of how they live their lives. Utah becomes the first. We got there, number one. Ban LGBTQ plus pride flags in government buildings and school. Clay, them queers are free of my government buildings. How you feeling these days, right, bud?
Obviously have a lot of thoughts about this, and not all of them are.
I feel like if we had a Supreme Court that's working, this shit gets thrown out day one. This is First
There is a
Amendment
thing
shit.
called government speech that is, it's kind of like corporate speech. It's protected under the First Amendment. I don't know.
There's a guy I know who kind of deals with this in his day job. I'm not saying he's anyone you're talking to right now, but exactly.
Yeah, I fully expect this to be challenged in the courts. I think that's a very fair assumption, and it'll do its thing. I also think it's very weird that Cox said he hated the bill, but then he let it go into law, which is always something I just don't quite understand. It's like, what is that? What message are you sending to literally anyone?
Clay, I was thinking about this the other day. Remember when, maybe it was during Trump's first term, whenever when Cox was lieutenant governor, and he went down, he spoke at the city and county building. Do you remember this?
I remember it was after the Pulse nightclub disaster.
Yes, and I think he got a little teary-eyed. Tell me if I'm wrong. I might be mistaken on that.
I actually believe that he's not a monster. That's a whole different thing.
But
He just plays one on TV.
well,
yes, but there's plenty of Republicans doing that.
I mean, at a certain point.
my thing is this, Clay. That he seemingly seemed sincere during that moment. I think you and I both agree, right?
He's a disappointing person.
It just seems like he was like, God damn, we bullied everyone. But then the bullies go, all right, we're sorry we bullied them, but we don't.
Man.
But we don't want them. But we should bully them a little bit. And he's like, all right, bully them a little bit. Like it's like, wait a minute, you can't come out and be like, wow, we were wrong for being so shitty for so long, and then go, but we should really hold up some of the remnants of bullying. I mean, Ryan Bradford, you've banned LGBTQ plus flags at your house for 20 years now. This must seem familiar to you.
Really ahead of the game.
It's my constitutional right. Freedom of speech and all.
Right. Now, Ryan, when you see your state that you were born in, right? True or false?
Yeah.
These are your people. These are your
Well,
people.
yeah. I just see, and I was like, no wonder like Sundance left town. Like this is the kind of shit that what do you expect? Like this is the fallout that you're gonna get.
Oh boy.
Well, my friend,
Sounds like a segue to me.
we must get
Fucking dipshit. Get your fat ass out of that chair.
Clay with your own sound effects. I've been waiting for someone else to do
Yeah,
it.
I'm picking it up.
I'm picking
up with a slack where you left off.
I still think you're a fucking dipshit. Get your fat ass out of that chair.
I love Utah. I love Utah.
He was the best guy.
Oh, you have sound effects. Okay, I thought you were out that. I was trying to help you out.
Sorry, brother. I forgot.
Oh my god.
My friend, Clayton Scrivener, without talking to anyone that you might be associated
Hold
with.
on. Will you do me the common courtesy of just letting me pour a drink before we talk about this?
Please, my friend, you hold off.
I'll be right back.
I should ask Ryan, because you brought up the segue. Where were you when you heard about this news?
I was a little late. I had seen. I this last weekend was kind of crazy. I was in LA for a writers conference, and so I kind of missed the
cool dude.
The entire.
So cool.
I was in Los Angeles, City of Angels. You ever heard of it? You ever heard of Chinatown? You ever heard of Hollywood?
Forget it, Ryan. It's a writing conference. That's the new ending. Anyway.
So I completely missed like all the news on the chat, that the blend chat, and yeah, it just kind of struck me. It wasn't surprising, I would say.
Right.
So but I also wanted to express condolences. This is exactly what it felt like when the Chargers left San Diego.
You know what?
That's the kind of pain that I felt.
Ryan, I know what you're saying, brother, but you gotta read that room. I just don't know if it's currently feeling like that. But you're not.
I'm sorry, Jeremy.
But you're not.
I'm
you're
sorry,
not,
Jeremy.
You're not wrong in the seismic change that has happened. And I actually want to ask you this. Put a pin on your thoughts on that, because when did the Chargers leave? 2, 3, 4? How many years ago?
Oh, I think it was.
He doesn't fucking know when the Chargers left.
Who fucking cares about the Chargers?
Okay, well,
It was like 5 years ago, but whatever.
Put
Who's
on a
counting?
pin on that. Before we go to JM, before he talks, Clay, you poured a drink. Talk to me about what's going on with this Sundance movie business.
What do you want to know?
Your thoughts. Just your thoughts.
I think I have a lot of thoughts, man. I could fill up.
Just give your initial, because I want to hand it to Jeremy.
Well, I will tell you, there is a lot of people working to keep Sundance in Utah, and at the end of the day, those people, myself included, thought there was literally nothing we could do.
It's about Clay. It's always about Clay.
No. It's not about me. I mean, I worked on it for a year, and I would say there was consensus across the board, and the hundreds of people that worked on it, that there is nothing more we could do other than throw money at it that just didn't exist, that we couldn't find. So,
Jeremy, I know that the words have probably not completely come, and I'm not looking for your perfect pros on the situation, but where are you at on a polyester blend, the first polyester blend after we heard the news of Sundance leaving Utah? Just your initial, throw your garbage out of your mouth. Tell us what you're thinking.
I mean, as a film lover, as someone who's been to every Sundance Film Festival since 1997, it obviously stings a little bit, because it's part of what made Utah a culturally compelling place, despite all the bullshit.
Yep.
But wouldn't okay? It's too soon for me.
Wait,
Anyway.
Clay,
No. Keep going.
No, I mean, you look at like Equality Utah posted about it, and they, the amount of visibility, not just in Utah, but really nationwide, that Sundance gave to LGBTQ filmmakers, to indigenous filmmakers, women filmmakers. Like, it's you can't overstate how influential Sundance was in bringing those voices. So I think even though Utah is this extremely conservative state, the fact that we had that gave a certain, it gave a voice, it gave a sense of purpose and meaning, and something that was special about our area. It gave that sense to the people who aren't the conservative majority of the
So just real quick, I will say, you asked me how I felt, Schlegel, and I want to dovetail into what he was just saying, is that we lost that.
Thank you, Jeremy.
But I would say that both Utah and the festival lost the importance of that. Like the festival and the management thereof and the directors thereof, for better or for worse, their focus was on sustainability financially and not necessarily on the ethos that Redford founded the movie theater.
Grove, that is definitely true.
The ethos that Redford founded on, which was even back in the 80s. I mean, dude, what we have now, like we have MAGA and that's crazy and shit. But like back in the day, you think there were people like him, like looking to roll out the red carpet for Sundance here in Utah? No, it was a Maverick festival. It was, a rose amongst thorns, man. Like it was like, that was the deal. And so like them not taking that into account, it's a change of culture within the festival that was no longer really important. It was after post COVID, it was financial stability, financial considerations, and and then at the end it became the flag bill and stuff like that those stories broke late. I don't know, I mean, I do believe culture and politics played a role, but was there scapegoating of that? Maybe. But like it didn't, like where we came in Park City, or like I'll just say, like, this was the official stance of Park City. Political rhetoric didn't help. Just didn't help. But like in the end it was a financial decision. That was that.
That's such a fucking good point, Clay. I'm glad you brought that up, because it did feel that, to make it just a quick 1-to-1 of what the state did in the last week, though horrendous, let's be clear.
Sure.
There was more going on behind the scenes with Sundance that you just described, that had been going on for years. And let's be fair, even the Sundance that we loved maybe existed for 15 years.
But the Sundance that we romanticize might not exist today.
Might have not existed since 2005, to be fair,
Well, I mean, I think it was still going strong 6, 7, 8 years ago. But the fact of the matter is, organizations change. Robert Redford's 90 years old. The board used to be 10 of his confidants and friends. The board is 40 people now, and they're all younger than us. And like Jeremy, many of them are younger than us.
And that's a good point. But Jeremy, you have really, really, really known the festival, even though it moved to, there was the TMZ celebrity part of it in the 2000s. Did you feel the heart of the festival has still been there, or has it changed?
I would say that that hasn't been the same since coming back from COVID.
Yes, COVID rocked it. We didn't even talk about COVID.
And you can, it wasn't necessarily just COVID. There are a lot of other factors. There's the rise of streaming, where suddenly, and that was something Tarantino,
which was brought to you by COVID. The entire industry shifted.
Yeah, but I mean, Netflix was already acquiring a lot of indie films even prior to COVID. Certain trends were already going that way, and COVID definitely accelerated it, made a lot of studios make bad decisions that aren't financially good just because they felt like they had to get this foothold in streaming. But that has kind of changed the face of indie film quite a bit. Even the streaming services that are, have good programming. Like, I know Bradford loves Shudder, for example, but you're probably seeing a lot of indie horror that maybe would have worked the art house circuit for a bit, and now it's just going straight to that. So I think the indie film landscape in general, and this, what I was about to say, we got sidetracked. Quentin Tarantino, while he was at Sundance this last year at Elvis Mitchell's thing, was basically talking about this specific thing, that he has set his limit that he's only making one more movie, his long imposed limit that we'll see if he sticks to. But he said he was in any hurry to make it because cinema's dead anyway. Like, you've got these, the movie plays for like 3 or 4 weeks and then it goes and hits the streaming platform, and it doesn't really exist as an actual like movie that's having a theatrical run anymore. And I think the lower budget movies have been even more impacted by that. And I mean, one thing I'll say about, I think in the last year, you've seen a lot of filmmakers start pushing more for theatrical distribution.
Yes.
In terms of their deals. And
I feel a stronger
filmmakers walking away from Netflix to take less money to make a movie that they know is going to get theatrical distribution. I've also seen in this last festival, there were a lot more films shot on film than there have been, which is something I witnessed the opposite, the adoption of digital over the years.
Sure.
When I started going, everything was still shot on film. A lot of it was 16 millimeter by the time, we hit that pre-COVID area, like almost everything shot on digital. Now it was like all these kids like, I want to shoot on film. So it was going to be interesting to, go to Sundance and see how that evolution continues. If the magic could be rekindled, but if it can be, it'll be doing it in Boulder, I guess.
Can I also say, like, when Sundance was first started, and maybe within the first, 15 years, Sex Lies Videotape, Reservoir Dogs, whatever, there wasn't a fucking Adobe massage lounge. There wasn't like a Porsche, whatever, like, cucumbers on the eyes. Yeah, there wasn't that shit. And so the organization became reliant on corporate money, along with private money, along with government money. And I believe that it by going out there and asking what money you can give, it doubled down on, we need that money. Not necessarily we need to look inward and say, are we going to survive this sea change in the industry? Are we going to survive the art shift? Or how do we stay right? Like, how do we stay relevant? How do we stay nimble? That's the decision they went with. I'm not trying to shit on them. I mean, I get it. Totally. Go for it. And we wanted them. We tried. But like, and I said this in our friend's text thread, like, maybe what's the next punk rock idea that's going to come out of Utah now that we suck again?
Well, you got Ryan Smith. You got Ryan Smith.
No. We got to go get
a billionaire pitching
we're
his
gonna
own.
we're gonna segue to that in 1 second. Ryan, real quick before I'm gonna. And by the way, Clay, can you pick out a song and send me a song or something and email me or put it in the doc or something? Ryan,
Are you gonna play my song?
Did you put it in the doc, Ryan?
No, I was just gonna play.
You want? I'll do a karaoke version of that, Ryan, so we don't get dinged. Okay. Actually, I like this idea. Well, I'll do that. But Ryan, give your quick thoughts on because we have to come back. We have U Shot Pro and topics here tonight. But what? And then we got Colin Town Card.
Yeah. No. What I said before, how. I totally agree with. Without being an insider. I do think it was like a very financial decision, and like anybody who's even peripherally aware of the film festival knows that like Park City it just can't handle Sundance. But that was also kind of the charm of it, like just a tiny city flowing with people of all from all over the world doing that. But yeah, I mean. Certainly like the politics and like you can't like kowtow to fascism without expecting to keep the culture, like outside culture, from coming in. And if like the Utah government it continues to go the way it is like they're gonna lose things that make Utah great. So
and I will just to put a pin on it. There's going to be so many better articles, firsthand experiences. People who Jeremy, people on here might have even better thoughts down the road. This is all new news, right? And there'll be books about this, and time will tell what we all think about this. But what doesn't change was that there was nothing in Utah like this. Zero. Then something started, and it became world renowned in Utah. We're talking, shouldn't have happened, but it did. And it meant to Jeremy and I think Ryan and I, like, there was the world was captured by Utah in a way that wasn't polygamy. It wasn't the oddity of it. It was, I want to come there and be there. And we have never had anything that culturally important ever. And yes, we might take sides that it hasn't been that way for a long time, and that's probably right. But at the same time, it's gone. It's goodbye. It's over. A death has happened. And that thing, I think, will only look more and more special as time goes on. But it is a death of something very significant for Utah. And all of how it all came to die, we'll talk about. But it's over. That's crazy. That's fucking nuts.
It's actually not over. We have one more festival in January 2026.
As the death fucking rattle takes place.
That's going to be the most awkward final dance of all time.
And we'll see where it goes. But Clay, to that point, you're also...
I hope Redford hangs himself in front of the live. Just kidding. I don't have, but wouldn't that be the way to go?
He
right?
He gets lynched and quartered in the middle of town square on Main Street.
No, I'd like to see him make it at a
but Clay,
90.
We're also not. We need, my friend. We need to talk about this. That they have been options have already been thrown out. Governor Cox and our fair Lord and Savior. Let's be honest, Mr. Smith.
I like that. Someone who described it as weird ex-boyfriend energy.
Total. That's what it is. It is totally that. York.
I'm going to start my own. I'm going to start my own. Film festival.
the new Utah Film Festival that's coming from seemingly the most idiot people that we've ever known. Polyester Blaine has talked about how dumb the people who are proposing a Utah Film Festival.
By the way, I mean, Nate Blone's so funny sometimes, but I gotta give credit where credit's due. Nice quote.
Very good quote. Anyway, let's come back after this.
Did you read that?
Not yet. Let's talk more about where we're going in we're going to talk about what has been proposed as the new Utah Film Festival that Governor
Want
Cox...
me to get my little brother Dane on the phone?
Get him
the
on
Coloradan.
Here. All the well, we should do that too.
Well, I've had enough Coloradans.
We're
rub
only
my
going
nose
to
in it this
play.
week.
We're only going to play a couple minutes of this, but Ryan, I'm playing the karaoke version. Really quickly, explain why I'm going to play this, Ryan. Real quick.
This is my tribute to you, Jeremy. In hopes that you do not go on a shooting spree over this news.
At the 2025 Sundance Film Festival.
Life is still worth living. This is why I'm dedicating the song Pearl Jam Jeremy to you.
We will be back after 2 minutes and 30 seconds of this.
We're going to listen to 2 minutes and 30 seconds of this?
Of karaoke. I need to go to the restroom. I need to fucking get situated. I'll be right back.
Did Bradford write some new lyrics?
No.
Sundance, I got a little story for you.
It's karaoke.
Gnash your teeth and beat the Robert Redford's breast.
It's the karaoke version. I'll be right back. All of us will be right back. 2 minutes. We come back. We do U-Shop movies that will be at this new Utah Film Festival topics. Also, we got to check in with my guy down the truck. You guys, you don't even know. He's down there on the truck. Well, we're going to check in with Lynn Colin Town Car here in a second. He's making sure that we get the signal to the West Desert. We'll make sure we do that in a second. One music break, 2 minutes and 30 seconds, karaoke of Jeremy by Pearl Jam. In honor of Jeremy losing Utah Sundance Film Festival. smoke in class today. Do Jeremy Matthews definitely spoke in class today,
Yeah.
and we appreciate it. Right?
Have I got a little story for you? Sundance left for Boulder. Yeah.
Who's the person in that image? Is that
it's
Lenny Kravitz?
No, it's a Lenny Kravitz karaoke. They fucked up the file. By the way, 15,000 views 3 years ago, kicking our ass.
Kicking our ass.
We brought this up. I couldn't find the tweet because I'm not on X. But it was Ryan Smith that started this conversation of like, we'll just do our own fucking film festival. We'll just do our own. And Steph and I saw it right with Steph, and I was just like, we were laughing at like, could you imagine anyone in the film industry that aren't just a bunch of tools being like, no, let's do the Ryan Smith one. We want to come in after Sundance. We want to do that one. I mean, Clay, your thoughts on this?
It's all going to be like AI shit.
I have some Limp Bizkit quality stuff to talk about. But
if you want to join us on the After Hours, Clay's referring to the Limp Bizkit crew, where we're off the air and we will discuss these things. Ryan, you didn't get in a submission. You, as a baby.
I'm sorry. Yeah, I did not.
I wrote down a lot.
What
of ideas.
in the name of
I was
dereliction of duty are you talking?
I made a mobile TV station and made bits.
Oh, here comes the guilt.
And you couldn't think of one shop.
You couldn't do one shop. All right. No, you couldn't shop. You couldn't lift your finger and
15 minutes.
Do a layer.
And by the way, Clay did it. That's how sad. That's how sad it is, Ryan. Clay did one. He found
All right. I'll work on it. Just stall for time.
No, we're not stalling. We got to get right into it. People on the
No. You can do a 30-second show.
Oh, actually,
it'll probably beat mine.
Shit. You know what? Well, I'll stall, but you also have to pay attention because people, I'd be remiss. Someone I felt so bad. I asked him to stay on retainer while I didn't know if we were going to do the show or not. But this guy's always there for us. He is the guy in the truck down on the street outside of Red Rock. Our good friend, Lynn Colin, town car. Lynn Colin, are you there?
Hey, right, you guys. Oh, shit. Oh, it's so good to see you guys. Lynn Colin, town car. Lynn Colin, town car. The guy in the truck. I'm happy to serve KTRD and all the work you guys do.
Oh, you're too modest, Lynn Colin, town car. You're too modest. You of course pipe. You are in the KTRD truck that broadcasts all the way out to the wonderful West Desert. So we're not losing out on our fan base there. That's a pretty robust fan base. There's the truck. There's what it looks like. Lynn, what have you been doing? I know you've got the family. You live there in the sixth great the wonderful lake in Michigan, wherever the fuck it is. You got your wonderful family. Oh man, Lynn, your entire family. You got your pontoon boat.
She's humming these days. I'm telling you, I just had her oil change. We got a good one.
Oh, Lynn, that sounds great. So, Lynn, what have you been doing while you wait for us to do the show?
Well, you know, I'm a big Gordon Ramsay head. I've been trying to go through all the Gordon Ramsay restaurants in Las Vegas.
Oh my God. That's actually quite a bit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm looking at like 8 or 9.
Oh, dream factories is what I call them. I'm a big Gordon Ramsay fan. Here's a photo I got of him a couple of falls ago. That's my buddy Devin. That's Devin. You remember Devin? He has the largest alien memorabilia collection in Tonopah, Nevada.
Yeah, I do kind of remember Devin. I just didn't know his name was Devin, but that's cool. That's you. And is that you with actually Gordon Ramsay?
No, Devin did a Photoshop, but it looks pretty real. Now, how cool would it be next to the legend, Gordon Ramsay?
It does sound pretty cool. How many of these 9 Gordon Ramsay restaurants have you gone to in Vegas?
2.
Oh, okay, only 2. Don't you
the tone of resignation in his voice.
I wanted to go to more, but these are kind of pricey restaurants.
I'm not. Sorry, I'm not Lynn. I'm not judging. Like you seem. They're only within like a couple, like honestly, a block or two from each other. They're not that far around the Vegas Strip.
But with the pontoon oil change payments these days, I had to spread out my Ramsey times. But within 5 years, I'm hoping to go to all 9 of them.
Well, I hope you get there too, Lynn. But anyway, Lynn, thank you so much for being in the truck down there and broadcasting the West Desert. I really appreciate it.
Your boys sound great. Sounds like that Sundance festival meant a lot to you guys. Sorry you lost that.
Sundance, Lynn. I don't know why he doesn't know what Sundance is.
What do you call it?
Soon dance.
Swing dance? Oh, I thought he said swing
Maybe
dance.
he said swing dance, probably.
Soon dance. I thought
He's an older
soon
guy.
dance.
He's an older guy. We don't really. Ryan, did you send over? Was that enough time?
Yeah.
You'll work on it, Ryan and Clay. We must go to battle. People. It is an old school Clay. We haven't done this for a minute.
Yeah.
But came up with the idea, and then I was like, shit, we got all the files because this is what we used to
Hell
do.
yeah, dude.
People, it's time to go to battle. Jeremy Matthews will be the judge. It's time for a little segment called You Shot, Bro? Do you even fucking shot, bro? Do you even fucking shop? How it
Do you
works.
even shot?
We did this for years, and we'll come
We
to
really did it
later.
for like 3.5 years.
Yeah, for a long time. And I do always, we're always just trying to grow with
Yeah,
our
no
bits.
one got better at Photoshop. It's kind of crazy.
I got better. Not great, but I got better.
You definitely ditch Photoshop and go into other things, but we will get to that in 1 second.
Hey, you pitched this as AI Photoshop, whatever.
That's true. What's the new world? Oh, red card. Jeremy's here. He is the judge.
He's
has
already
red
throwing out
cards.
red cards.
He's got yellow cards. He's got Jeremy Kiss My Ass card. He's got all sorts of.
I will
different cards.
attest that it takes more skill to do a decent shop on AI than Photoshop itself.
A little tricky. I actually have one to submit for as well, Clayton Scrivener. So this week we heard.
I was having a really tough discussion with AI. I was like, dude, you're fucking up here, man.
And
please.
There's all sorts
Get
of
rid of the stupid shit you're putting in there. And it was like ignoring me. And then we had like a
What did
whole
I just
2000.
tell you to do? And they just do something else.
Yeah, they just keep doing stuff I
Well-
tell them not to do. But then I was like, okay, you're funny as fuck. I'm going to keep you.
And I should bring up that this came out of the long conversations we've seen with like total piece of shit Hall of Famer Dan McKay saying of Sundance.
Oh, by the way, I misunderstood the assignment.
That's okay. No, I think I think you got it. I looked at yours. I think you got it.
No, this is a promotional poster of the new Sundance. Sorry, the new Utah Film Festival.
That is right.
Not a movie that is shown in the new Utah Film Festival.
Well, no. I think that's why I wanted to leave it wide open. Is that it could be a movie that plays there.
Yeah, this is a promotional poster of the actual new festival.
Yes. Of the new. Well, you did yours as the new festival. Okay, interesting.
Correct.
I did mine as I had
A movie within it.
a movie within it. And by the way, I think this is an evergreen, Clay. I kind of want to do this more. So we will come back.
Oh, we have like 2.5 years we can do this for.
And all we need on Polyester Blend is just evergreen bits. Like just just one grow, and then we can do it again.
We can riff on this festival for 2 years.
So this might be the first entry into that. But Clay, I actually want to look at yours first. Then, if you're coming at it from like you're trying to promote the festival, is that correct?
Yeah, I'm just like thinking, who's going to pick up the pieces? Who's going to get the funding from the Ryan Smiths and the MLMs and where the real money is in town. And I just decided who's my real hunter and gatherer for funds. None other than the bull, you know what I'm saying? But the problem is the bull is in captivity, but he could still gather funds. He's still got minions out there. He's still got Konax.
It's so true. And Clay,
like the theory of this is he starts the film festival and organizes the film festival from prison.
So that is an amazing premise. I just want to, before we get to your actual, this is what the bull would work on for the promotion of this film festival, Clay. I just was so proud of us. The last time we did a U Shop Bro on the mobile unit, this is the mobile unit here tonight.
Yeah.
This is what you created. And it is, of course,
this is cocaine. What's going on?
R.I.P.
I did that. I made that. I made that.
R.I.P. Dick Norris. Yeah, bud. You made Dick Norris with a big
I don't know
back.
why I did. I don't know why I did
It was
that.
from July.
You'll need to unlock your iPhone first.
Oh wow, interesting.
No, you were well. The cocaine was like, oh, that's Clay needs. So people, anyway, that's what you did, Clay. This is Clay's poster. Jeremy, you ready for this?
Oh yes.
Oh my God! So Clay, you have created this monstrosity.
Oh yeah.
Oh my God!
The alpha dunce.
Whoa! I tried zooming in.
Whoa! Really zoomed in there, bud.
Listen,
Let's see the detail on that shop.
I try, Jeremy. I just want to make sure we get to the to really see what he's doing. Oh my God! I might have completely.
Did you destroy my image?
I might have completely destroyed.
It was
Hold on.
up.
It was up
It was
for a
up for
second.
like 2 seconds.
Seen on the TV now.
Oh, sorry.
yeah.
Sound engineer Janine. Good to see you, sound engineer Janine.
I'm trying to see. Oh shoot!
Hold
No,
on. I
sorry.
got it. I just had to. Sometimes with when I'm on the road, things get a little funky. We just have to. There we go.
There we go. All right. Alpha Dunce Film Festival at the Dave & Buster's. 202 East University Parkway, Provo, Utah. And you got the zip code there for some reason, 84604. You got Tate Peterson, the Bull, Alex B. Keaton.
In his scrubs, in his jail scrubs.
Super
right?
Macho Jr., dude.
Wow.
Not super. This is the best part. Screening films by Andrew Tate, Jordan Peterson, Alex P. Keto.
Is that Alex P. Keaton's like stage name?
I don't know, but I couldn't have AI correct it. But then the Shapiro's just like sequestered in the corner. This is. I don't think this is too far from the truth.
Now, Clay, did you do some shop because AI wouldn't make that Dave & Buster's for you? You would have had to bring that AI, like you would have had to bring that image in. Am I wrong?
I directed them to do that.
Wow, and who's them?
People behind the AI curtain.
Meta AI.
The masterpiece beyond this is the conversation AI and I had, and what the bull should look like. Wow. Because it had a base bull image, and I gave it some direction to kind of imagine what the bull would be like 4 or 5 years after AlphaCon, based on certain challenges, setbacks, prison meals.
Is there a Dave & Buster's at that address?
I don't know. I didn't cross-check that.
Ryan Bradford, you're stalling for time. How are you? Have you even looked at the screen?
No, it's good. I just sent you my entry.
That's all you have to say about mine is it's good.
Ryan, give him talk.
Yeah,
I
I think.
Look at the bull's fingers. Like AI is coming a real long way. Look at the bull's fingers.
Did you have any input on what number was on his
no
his uniform?
You could have made it 69.
Oh, that's a good one. Yeah, could have done that. I could have done that.
I mean,
I was so preoccupied with getting the names right because it was like Superman Chow Jr.
I will just say, Clay, again.
It was supposed to be Super Macho Man Jr. Like, I don't know who that guy is, but that's pretty funny.
I will just say, I always used to rely on Ryan Bradford for being first and getting his image in. You got yours in so early. I'm so proud of you, and it was you put the work in. You put the work in.
Shapiro down there in the corner. Yeah, big love for Alex P. Keaton. Now, AI found Alex P. Keaton, gave it a lookalike, labeled it correctly. Like that's pretty good, except for Alex P. Keto down there. At the bottom.
And also, I think that's accurate scale for Shapiro over there, right?
Anyway, Adventures in AI, pretty funny. The bull, like, dude, that's pretty good.
Ryan, you're listening to all this. I'm interested. Do you want to go next, or what do you want, Ryan? Do you want me to go next?
I don't think I'm gonna beat Alpha Dunce. Oh. That is
it is
quality gold.
It's a callback to a past topic of the show.
And also, Alpha Dunce was my creation. AI did not come up with that.
Good distinction there, bud. people, we must. Oh shit, Ryan. Sorry, I was trying to load yours up, but I guess it's already.
Oh
here,
yeah,
right?
that's the poster.
Oh, there we go, people. Ryan Bradford submission. So Ryan, what do you got here?
Wow, good work in such a quality short period of time.
The Terminoider. That's the new movie.
Oh, no director, no.
Well, the Noid directs it. He stars. He acts.
Honestly, do you need that much information on that poster? It's kind of like some of the more minimalist
it's like one
posters.
Of those standalone posters where there's not even an MPA.
It's just a shark, and it's Jaws.
That's right.
But
Iconic.
He's got red eyes.
Yeah, like the Terminator. But it's the Terminoider.
Terminoider. Now, this is pretty good stuff.
Does the Terminoider's skin melt off at some point and we see his metal skeleton?
I mean, you're just gonna have to buy a ticket, Jeremy.
And see where I'm saying, Ryan, where like maybe every couple
premiere at the Alpha Dunce Film Fest.
I was thinking we should do this segment. Also, should maybe be elevator pitch, like a new segment on Polyester Blend called Elevator Pitch, where it's the poster of some dialogue. Like you have to sell us on the movie that should be made, right, Ryan? Do you see what I'm saying with this?
Okay, yeah.
And so it's
I feel like this is pretty self-explanatory.
No, it's just it's not. But I love that what you've done here in the time of 2 minutes. I mean, incredible stuff.
That's pretty awesome.
And by the way, Clay, a little jealous that you didn't think of the Noid being.
I just thought I would get dinged for it, and then I thought that maybe I needed to refresh my callbacks.
By the way, Clay, don't forget that you, of course, have done so much great work on Polyester Blend. It's incredible the work you've done. And just want to show it's all broken. This might all be broken. But Clay, I am going to throw out. Oh shit! Wild character joining here tonight. People, tonight I wanted to introduce my movies that I think would be great for the Utah Film Festival. I have 2 of them. I had more. Clay, I was going to do, to give you an idea of where I'm thinking, I was going to do a Quiet Place spinoff called Park City NIMBY, where do you know the Quiet Place at all, Clay? Okay.
No.
Ryan and Jeremy, you guys, and Danny, you guys, and by the way, Danny, welcome, Danny.
Hey, Danny.
You guys know the Quiet Place, right? Where the monsters, if they hear anything, they attack them.
Yeah.
You know the premise there? I was going to do a poster called Quiet Place, Park City NIMBY, where if you make a noise at all, the residents of Park City will tear you apart and kill you. I didn't get to that. I'm so sorry. I wish I would have made that poster. But what I did come up with was like a movie. If Ryan Smith is making this, I was like, you know what he's going to do? I know what he's going to do. He is, of course, going to make the hit movie Mr. Smith Owns All Land and Companies in Utah, made by Ryan Smith, starring him and his wife, Ashley Smith. The greatest use of money ever. Do you remember, Ryan, the classic Mr. Smith Goes to Hollywood or Goes to Washington? This is Ryan Smith's version of that, called Mr. Smith Owns All Land and Companies in Utah. And we're supposed to be just very excited.
Wait, was this AI generated?
I made this, shopped it, baby.
Okay. Has similar spelling issues.
Can we mute Clay for just a little bit? I was also setting up a studio, dropping off my partner to.
Okay, all right.
I made this.
Much respect. But
Mr. Smith Owns All Land and Companies in Utah. Ryan, do you think this is a fair sequel to Mr. Smith Goes to Washington, D.C.?
I think so. I mean, I would probably rather see Terminoider, but
now Terminoider
this looks like a fine movie.
Now, Ryan, Terminoider is the movie poster you just submitted that you're.
Yeah, it doesn't. Rather. I mean, it's stark. It's simple. It's you know what you're gonna get.
The greatest use of money ever. Ryan Smith. Mr. Smith owns all. Feels like maybe mine had more bit in there.
Here comes the lobbying. Come on, dude. Just let your shit stand on its own.
Focus on your poster, dude. What's it got at the bottom there?
Well, it says that it stars
Ryan Smith. So he did he direct it?
Yeah,
He
because
stars
he's
in it?
moving into his what's his name, Avatar. He's moving into his John Hughes world where he's gonna make his own movies, star in them.
If I could stand in for the judge for a second, it would have been better if the names at the bottom were the starting lineup of the Utah Jazz. Just
or the BYU. BYU
or the BYU Board of Trustees.
All right, Clay. And how much? Dude, it's so mad right now. I'm gonna get so mad.
All right, Clay.
Mr.
Whatever.
Smith owns all. His name is Smith. Mr.
That's
Smith.
good. Oh, it's good. It's
Also
good.
said he got Claude Rains to be in this.
And then I used a little bit AI, but still Photoshop to make my second one. I made a second one. Oh, Ryan's making all this content. Clay barely makes one. Ryan makes it.
Barely. I spent more time on mine than any shop I've done the last year.
Nick Norris with a bag of cocaine, didn't he?
This next one, I think that the white dudes, the white cis male right wing dudes would be like, let's look at a classic Utah made movie, not necessarily a movie in Utah, but it was made in Utah, and be like, let's own that. Let's make them show what they really would have done. And that's why I think they would have pushed for a sequel to the hit movie made in Utah called Sandlot. And they would want Sandlot 2 selling sandy lots. Now, Clay,
Look at those faces. What is going on?
Clay, the cast of Sandlot were in the 60s. By the time they became their 30s, that would have been when Sandy was being divvied up into lots to sell. So the city of Sandy, right? Because if they grew up here where Sandlot was, these guys are becoming real estate guys in Utah selling sandy lots. Sand lot.
Wow.
Ryan Bradford. I mean, this is genius, right?
I think it's kind of a niche audience, but I like it.
That looks like a horror film with those faces, dog.
What's going on with the faces?
It's AI or Photoshop. I don't understand the issue here, guys. I feel like we have a solid premise that, I juiced, and I can't believe when I asked for those faces to have suits, that's what came out. I just was like, I had their faces, and I was like,
I would immediately been like, AI, can you make it less fucked up?
I had 30 minutes before the show started, and I was like, good enough. And I was like, selling sand lots. Clay, you know that the city of Sandy is based on lots of sand. They became real estate agents. Ugh, Clay's just,
No, I'm listening.
Danny, you have something to say.
Wait. Just because I'm not like sucking on the teat of this Photoshop, you're just going to dismiss me?
What do you think the hook of the plot is?
Where did that 2 come from?
Your mom.
The only thing you have ever cared about in your life is
The hook of this plot is someone like hits a overpriced contract into the backyard of another real estate agent. Sorry.
You guys, the word sand and lot is in the first movie. So if you add the Y and then you've got Sandy and then lots and they become real estate guys, I just don't think you're
like, is the point that they were all playing baseball in Sandlot 1 and then in Sandy 2, they're in Sandlot 2, they are real estate agents selling sandy lots.
Nailed it.
They're a team of real estate agents. Because they were a baseball
bunch of
team.
shitty bros.
The way the title looks, it looks like the Sandlots, like with a Z.
There's no
Sandlots.
There's no
Sandlots.
There's no Zorro, like
Zorro.
There's no Zorro.
Yeah, did you get that from Zorro?
Listen, I didn't have handwriting text. I'm working mobile, guys. I'm mobile.
You still have a more robust setup than all of us combined.
I know.
And then we got this, by the way.
I'm working mobile with my.
It's also his girlfriend's birthday. He's in Vegas. He's playing bub crap. It's all good.
We're doing great. We're doing great here. People, we must ask the question. Jeremy, your final thoughts as we move on to our next segment topics here before we end the show.
Oh, we're not doing a quiz tonight. Okay, cool.
No quiz tonight. No, I didn't have time for the quiz. I had time for all this.
By the way, I dominated your ass last week.
Oh, yeah,
Ryan.
Ryan. Well, Ryan wasn't here, so.
I know, but I dominated you.
Was it Gurky?
Yeah,
Gurky.
Gurky failed.
Yeah.
Gurky failed.
I beat him so hard.
Sounds about right.
It was the biggest destruction of all time.
As fun as Mr. Smith owns everything in Utah. That was a great poster. I think I got to give this one to the Alpha Dunce, though.
Hell yeah, dude.
You didn't even get the assignment right.
I haven't won a Photoshop in 3 years. This is amazing.
He didn't even
Alpha
get the
Dance was
assignment.
good.
He didn't even get the assignment right. I mean, that's what's so sad about it.
Yeah, but look at the Cybertruck, the Shapiro in the corner, Alex P. Keaton, Super Macho Jr. I mean, the eye candy.
I didn't see the text of the actual assignment, so it's all hearsay to me.
Yeah, what I understood is it was just talk about the next film festival.
Spirit of the festival. So
yeah.
All I care about is that Clay never got enough recognition for this. So
I'm gonna make a T-shirt out of that.
That should be. Oh shit! Clay, should that be Polyester Blend's next swag? Is Dick Norris?
Yeah, dude. Just how about a mug? How about just a mug?
Dick Norris.
A mug, a black coffee mug. This doesn't make any sense. Super Macho Jr. though is my favorite part of that. He was like, "Hey, just throw." I don't know if you had any kids. Super Macho Man Jr.
I thought Ryan Bradford. I thought you knew cinema. I thought you would, and Jeremy would know this. Where I'm doing a reference to a classic movie, and then another movie shot in Utah, and all it takes is a guy putting a Dave and Buster's fucking logo on this thing. What am I doing here?
Why are you appealing to me? I'm.
You got no love. You got no love for the bull post lockup.
Nobody liked Terminoider.
That because it sucks.
I like Terminoider.
Danny, your thoughts here. Danny, your thoughts.
I liked all the entries.
Danny, your thoughts.
Well, I'd never gotta say, but I think that Sandlot 2, might just come from Nightmare on Elm Street.
Oh,
it might be. You're right. It might be. You're right.
Okay, sorry. I thought you were gonna declare it the victor.
Oh no, Clayton, you won this one.
Producer Rob, thank you for the audio.
The judges fair is what I'm hearing over.
Producer Rob, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, first of all, where are we at with the fucking dishes? I don't have time for this. Just tell me where we at with the dishes.
I'm just getting to them.
Jesus.
But I'll be done in like a couple minutes. It's gonna be so quick.
What did you like about the posters? What was your favorite poster?
I like Bradford's the best personally.
Rob, thank you. Thank you, Rob.
Gross. Rob's got problems with his eyes and his brain. All right, people.
I actually really like. I think if you slid the Noid just about 30 degrees to the right, might be stronger posters, a little more white space. Let the title breathe. But
no, it's purposefully off-putting. It creates.
Oh, you wanted to give me a sense of
sense of tension and
yeah, I definitely got tension.
Displeasure. Yeah.
Yeah, you're creating this weird white space. It's like a triangular white space. It draws your eye like away from the text, away from the Noid, and then you come back to it and you're like,
I can't believe people are talking Noid shit with me. I mean, I'm the Noid guy.
He is the Noid. And by the way, Clay, I think I want to let's work on a show for KTRD.
That really was a genius shop with the cocaine bag. I don't know what I was getting at there, but genius.
But
Look at the black space there.
Clay and everyone here, I think what needs to happen on KTRD.
It's a life-size cocaine bag. Basically.
he can sleep
you could just
inside
crawl in the bag.
Yeah. But you know what it is, you guys? It should be that Dick Norris and the Noid have a buddy comedy show on KTRD.
Oh yeah, buddies.
And then that hey Noid, what are you doing? I'm Big Dick Nick.
Big Dick.
I'm the Noid. So coming soon to KTRD, the Noid and Dick Norris buddy comedy. Okay, people, we must take a quick music break.
They get paid $100 to take a cocaine bag from Vegas to Laughlin.
Oh my God. Got to sleep in it, Noid. We got to hide in the Coke bag. Oh my God. It's writing itself, you guys. It's writing yourself. Who has, between Clay and Jeremy, who has a song they really want to play?
I don't know. I sent you mine. You
I know,
can
but
play it or you can't.
I sent you mine.
Okay.
Easier one to pull.
Wait,
Up to you.
wait. Ryan Bradford, you decide. Clay, what is your song?
Mine's an ELO song, Telephone Line.
Jeremy, what's your song?
Well, because I thought it was a Sundance theme thing, I did "Thanks for the Dance" by Leonard Cohen.
Ryan, who
Well, that
wins?
works too.
Let's do Leonard Cohen. Sorry, Clay.
Wow.
Well,
I hate Brits. Just kidding.
What is it called?
Wow.
Leonard Cohen.
Leonard, but
This is the guy that just did, this is the guy that sent your shot to the curb unceremoniously.
But seriously, Leonard Cohen is a
I don't
more
disagree with this.
More of a eulogy kind of guy, and I feel like that's just more appropriate.
Now,
Thanks for the dance. Thanks for.
Oh,
Not
thanks.
la-
I was thinking of the Michael Jordan documentary. I want to find a version that won't get us dinged because he's a very popular musician. Do you guys know this?
Who?
Leonard Cohen. We're gonna do. Oh, sorry, buddy. We're doing this version because it's only 142,000 views. Sorry, Jeremy, but we have to because I don't want to get dinged. We will be right back after 2 minutes and 30 seconds of this. We do topics. We end the night. I can't believe we pulled off a Vegas show. I love you guys for all the work you've done. Clay, what a great poster. Ryan, you you got there. And that's what I love about you. We all got there. We all have asset polyester blend. That kind of the theme. We'll be right back after 2 minutes and 30 seconds of this weird cover of Leonard Cohen. I'm dying.
Thanks for the dance. I'm sorry you're tired. The evening has hardly begun. Thanks for the dance. Try to look inspired. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1. There's a rose in my hair, my shoulders are bare. I've been wearing this costume forever. Turn up the music, pour out the wine, stop at the surface is fine. We don't need to go any deeper. Thanks for the dance. I hear that we're married. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1. Thanks for the dance and the baby I carried. It was almost a daughter or a son. And there's nothing to do but to wonder if you are as hopeless as me and as decent. We're joined in the spirit, joined at the hip, joined in the panic.
We just want to thank Johnny for doing.
Wow, y'all picked that shit over mine?
Oh, easy. I was just trying not to get dinged. Jeremy, did you hear her voice find Leonard Cohen in that?
You know, there were a couple moments where I'm like, this isn't too bad. Anyway, Clayton, he would have picked a terrible version of your song too. So
No. Mine's going to go straight up.
Clay, we will post. You know what we need to do? Clay.
What up?
The songs we didn't pick, but the theme, so you could like do like is it Instagram?
Polyester Bland playlist.
Yeah, like the songs we didn't play, but everyone posts in there. So
sure,
and then people could comment on it.
Look at you, like looking at all our social media possibilities.
I just want people like our friends. People would enjoy this, I think. How do we make it more palpable? Here's the deal. We've got a great last segment here on the show. We end the night with Limp Bizkit Crew.
Mm-hmm.
After the
where's Gurky? No Gurky tonight. Just Gurky silent. Silent.
Let's do a quick check-in with Danny. Danny, check-in.
Danny seems to be touch and go as well.
See, I try to do this. Producer Rob.
He's here. There he is.
I'm here. What's up?
Producer Rob, quick, just 30-second notes on Sundance, and then your thoughts on if you'll ever watch Black Bag or Death of a Unicorn.
He did a speaking thing. Roger was nice enough to attend, even though you all didn't. Thanks for nothing.
I don't care about him.
Wow.
Who is this? New phone. Gurky's just complaining. So, producer Rob, thoughts on Sundance going away?
I think Sundance had already lost a lot of its magic for a long time. And I think there will be new film festivals to come in.
Like the Alpha Dunks.
Well, you think that?
And I think that the room that they try to make for Ryan Smith's one will actually make more room for, I don't know, is Slam Dance still extant?
Trauma Dance. Sorry, some
people. I think other things will actually come in.
I hope so.
And more legitimately independent film will maybe find a home here.
Rob, such a beautiful way to describe that, and you did a great job. Quick thoughts on, will you ever watch Black Bag?
Probably not.
Will you ever see the movie Death of a Unicorn?
Maybe.
Okay, thank you, Rob.
Don't know.
We appreciate that. Really quick,
I'll say, Rob. I will echo Rob's sentiment and what I said earlier in friendship chats. Sundance was a space and time, and whatever it does in Boulder will be another thing. Maybe it'll be great. Maybe it'll suck. Maybe it'll fail. Who cares? What happens here in Utah, regardless of the dominant culture, regardless of whatever, something cool will happen here again. The kids will be all. The kids will be all right.
What?
No,
What?
I'm gonna disagree. I'm gonna
Me
take
too.
nothing cool here will happen again. And I got
Yeah, you old ass motherfucker, you'll die. But
$20 says nothing cool here happens again.
Yeah, in your opinion, but let me tell you, we'll all be dead in the grave, and some cool shit will happen again.
You're gonna be first.
What are you, an icon?
But here's the thing:
What are you,
if it's
an icon
after you
user?
die, you already had to pay Gurky the $20. I bequeath to Robert Gurky $20.
$20.
Because something cool has happened. Barely nothing cool happened again.
It's not Arizona. It's Utah.
Ryan Bradford, do you think
Is it something cool or something?
How dare you drop into the show and start lecturing me?
And by the way, didn't you have some speech you had to do that none of us?
Yeah,
care
what would
about?
you
Like,
talk about? A bunch of bullshit?
It was a bunch of bullshit. How come you weren't there?
Well,
I
because
didn't
we
hear about
were
it because my
invited.
friend doesn't talk to me. He's not a very good communicator.
Why didn't you tell Girk? Why didn't you tell them the second they were like, "It's Monday"? You're like, "Sorry, I have bigger things."
A thing of speech.
I have previous commitments.
Jesus, we're all here. And by the way, Girk, just so you know, the new movies coming to the Utah Film Festival is, of course, Ryan Bradford's. Ryan Bradford's the Terminoider. Ryan, real quick, tell Gurky what.
Terrible.
So is
Terrible.
wait,
No,
is-
it's
is
beautiful.
the-
It's a, that's. I mean,
is the Noid
Hey,
killing?
you slaved all day over that. Just come on, Gurky. Give him some fucking respect.
Yeah, but Ryan, is the Noid killing the annoyance of not having a pizza with a handgun? Like, what is the Terminoider? What
He's
is
coming in at 29 minutes, just coming in blasting.
All right.
well, we all know the background for the Noid, right? That he inspired some guy to take people hostage at one point.
That's a whole. Yeah, we did that on PBL once.
At a
yes.
Domino's, and then that's the inspiration for the Terminoider.
Ryan. By the way, I'm sorry. Without Jeremy piping in here, just real quick.
Did we do the skit on did we do the skit?
Red card. Yeah, we talked about that. We talked about how that happened. It was red card, Ryan. Red card. We must get to it, people. A segment that I've even tried to work on when we're on the road. It must get to it. And
Oh wow, we're not going to do a retrospective for Gurky on all the shops. Cool.
No, he just needs to.
I think the Noid traveled back in time to make sure the pizza got there on time. It was only like 4 minutes. He only had to go back like 4 minutes, but it wasn't a free pizza.
It was worth it.
It was worth it, Girk.
But did the pizza actually get colder in the process because the pizza was temperature?
No, the cheap pizza also traveled back and forward in time.
I thought the Noid was the dude that delivers you a cold pizza.
That's not what it is at all. Girk, you.
Yeah, and a gun, a cold death.
Girk, we love you so much. And we needed to wait for you to get your honors. You're so special. Everyone loves you. But really, we finally, as your friends here on Polyspun, towards the end of the night, our last segment called Topics. We go over topics. The thing
are we doing topics?
The topic is this. You never got asked this hard question during your little speech or whatever you did tonight, and this is truly what the people need to know.
Still don't know what the speech was. It's weird that he wouldn't tell us.
We could learn about it in the Limp Bizkit times. Limp Bizkit.
all right.
Derek, we are in versus.
In the Limp Bizkit times.
We're in versus, Gerg. You must let us know Olive Garden or Applebee's.
Oh.
Jesus Christ.
Well, I'll tell you what. I ate at Tucci's tonight, so you can all just
Damn, is that where you grabbed a beer?
Stanley's
No.
house? Stanley
No, that-
Tooch?
It is. It's Stanley Tucci's restaurant.
Is it really?
think.
Is-
I can't
is
believe
it
it's
all
still
related
going.
to-
I can't believe it's still going at Charlie Corners on 7th East.
Oh, I mean, it's nobody's ever there. It's amazing that it's
Is
still
it?
in business.
Is the owners dealing something other than Italian food? Is that how it keeps going?
Can't talk about that on the air, but
Well, we hear about that later on. Ryan Bradford, Olive Garden or Applebee's. Gerky hasn't even really said. Gerky, what would you do? Gerky. And we have a dog wants to go to Applebee's.
yeah, Arlo said no. Arlo says Olive Garden.
Oh,
I agree with Arlo.
It's not even fucking close, guys. Come on, dude.
I
When you're there,
Applebee's
your
is
family.
disgusting.
Danny.
Also, pro tip, go sit at the bar at Olive Garden. You get fantastic service.
It's like
You get
family.
a-
It's like fucking family, you know?
Yeah, and
Hey.
you get a front row seat to all the Olive Garden drama. I swear to you.
Yeah,
Sit at the
and
bar.
also you still get that cranker that's cranking
That's
out
right, yeah.
Parmesan.
By the way,
hey,
Gerk, or Clay, don't worry.
Like
I
you're
got a
seeing the
cranker.
backroom staff
you
experience.
still see that cranker? You still see that cranker?
My cranker's still working, baby. We still go to that. Danny, you have not said a word about Olive Garden or Applebee's, and everyone wants to know.
Yeah, what about the cranker?
This is the thing. I despise the butcherization of Italian food. I think Italian food is the most
Easy.
beautiful food on the planet,
you, Jesus
and Olive
Christ.
Garden just fucking butchers it
Listen to
in
Danny.
every way possible.
Listen to Danny, this high horse, this
Yeah.
horse that's like 7 feet tall. Ryan Bradford, you're Italian.
So he's gonna pick Applebee's because what is
no,
the
but on the
butchering
other
of
hand-
American food looking like?
But if you're eating Applebee's, it's just frozen food reheated,
Already
and
given
that's
up
worse.
on
So
life
Olive Garden.
at Applebee's.
Oh wait. Oh, did you hear that at the end? He threw us a curveball.
Yeah, I mean, even someone who absolutely despises Olive Garden is still picking Olive Garden.
if you had chosen Applebee's versus Chili's, that would be an interesting conversation.
Oh no, it wouldn't be. Chili's would dominate. Applebee's is the worst.
Would it,
You don't
though?
understand.
Would
It's
it?
actually worse than Denny's. Applebee's is the worst.
I don't know. They got like fancy. They got like weird cocktails at least.
Oh, don't start. No, Chili's has the El Presidente.
Chili's has a good happy hour. Watermelon.
Chili's has all those crazy sugary martinis that you can definitely swallow down.
Wouldn't it be great though if
Swallow
Applebee's
down.
just dispensed with the pretense and it's just like freezers, and you go take what you want out and put it in the microwave,
You
and
slap
then go
it down.
sit at your table and eat it?
That's
Just
a,
My friend
You can-
refused to call.
Oh, I've got this. I love that idea. We can make a new makeshift like what was the old with the place with the phone?
Training table.
training table.
But instead of a phone, we'll put an air fryer at your table. You pick out what you want, and then you just fucking air fry it. At
Ooh,
your
it's
own
like a riff on Korean barbecue.
It's
Yeah,
like
nice.
being at your home, but you pay more money for it.
Well,
You know, I had a friend that called
That's
Apple.
a great slogan, Bradford. It's like being at your home, but you pay money for it.
okay, wait. God, we've never done this on the fly. I feel like everyone's going to go Olive Garden, right? Who said otherwise?
I think Danny was leaning toward Applebee's.
No.
I don't think I've ever eaten at Applebee's, so I'd want to try it.
What? How do you spell Chili's?
Which one you prefer?
I don't think it's a
That's what-
word. I think you just
Wait.
have the.
Oh wait, it's like chili bowl. It's like chili bowl, but you take off the apostrophe s and the bowl.
Chilme's or Applebee's? Who is it?
Chili bowl or chili me's?
I mean,
Chili's.
Chili's. What would you do? Chili's versus Applebee's.
I would go Chili's.
What? You
Chili's is actually better than
I
Olive
was
Garden, dog.
selected as the new mascot. You're watching Polyester Blend on KTRD.
Chili's.
Or what about Olive Garden versus Old Spaghetti Factory?
No way. No way.
Because I was gonna.
Wait. Let's do that again. Old Spaghetti Factory versus what?
Olive Garden.
I don't think it's close.
It's so close.
Everyone's
I don't think it's close.
Old spaghetti at Feo. Old spaghetti.
OSF, baby, OSF.
If I may, I would also suggest a good showdown would be Applebee's versus Cheesecake Factory.
Ooh, that would be
I still say Cheesecake Factory takes it. I think Applebee's is the absolute garbage
That's how
pile.
bad Applebee's is that Cheesecake Factory even.
They at least have like 1,000 items that you can pick with the off
yeah.
chance it'll be good.
I'm already.
If you go through the entire Cheesecake Factory novel that is the menu, you're bound to find something you want to eat.
Do we need to have a poly blend dinner at Applebee's?
Oh yes, Almighty, yes.
Should that be the 5th anniversary
No,
show?
that should not
The
be
Cedar City
in
Applebee's.
Vegas?
The Cedar City Applebee's.
No, what? Here's guys. Here's the real.
No, it has to be the Cedar City Applebee's.
Here's the 5th anniversary. The 5th anniversary is at the Schledio. The 4.5 couple days before, we break into Spaghetti by the bucket, have a bucket of hot water, boil pasta, and eat out of a bucket, and that's our leading up. That's our meal leading up to the end.
I should probably check into the guy that was selling that sign. God damn it, Gurky. Why didn't we crowdsource that shit?
Ryan Bradford, I must ask you this, Ryan Bradford, because I feel like
he's keeping it going.
But you guys will have the feelings as well. Ryan Bradford, you have a laptop, a mouse, or the finger pad? What do you do, my friend? What
Mouse.
do you do?
I can't even hang with the finger pad. It is so annoying. I gotta have a mouse.
It's called a trackpad.
Well, there's the finger
maybe the way you do it.
Gurky, I might need to get some tips.
Meat group.
Maybe the way you work the pad.
Have filled the furnace, packed the cheeks, and stuffed the gills.
No way.
Oh my God. Finger pad, I feel gross even having on the. And by the way, I didn't plan any of this out.
I know that really feels kind of like you might need to put some sanitizer on your screens.
Okay, my friend. Try and experience what I'm about to chirp in your
Look at all those bottles, dude. Look at the temptation bottles on your mini bar, bruh.
They want me to get me.
They want you to lift it off those mini bars.
Producer Rob,
$75 for a Ciroc.
Yeah. $25.
Producer Rob, what do you want out of a mouse versus a touch pad, whatever? I guess I called it finger pad.
I'm a mouse guy. I'm a mouse guy.
Yeah. Is anyone here using that dumb? Like, I'm trying.
100%. I use trackpad. I will not. I have a separate trackpad that's not the one on my laptop.
What?
That I do. I prefer it.
The fuck's wrong with you guys?
Yeah, yo. For me, I'm on the move so much. I don't have the time to have a place to put a mouse. I need that trackpad, yo.
Yeah.
If you're a mobile worker, like I'm mobile.
We're not saying you can't. I'm saying
I'm just saying what I'm doing most of the time.
Finger knob, I prefer a mouse, but if it's just mouse versus trackpad, I'm taking the trackpad. I can use it comfortably on the laptop, but I can also have a side one to use when I'm at my desk, and I like both of them more than the mouse.
If I'm surfing unicorn porn during PBL, it's a mouse. If I'm working, it's a trackpad.
People, we must ask. By the way,
you're gonna get a clip of that, right?
So wait.
You're gonna get a clip of you smoking cigs, dude,
Hold
like
on,
a boss.
hold on. We're getting there. Danny, you would you truly prefer if you had the option? I'm not saying.
Oh, as if you had the option. Okay.
You had the option. And by the way, his options was committing suicide. We must go unless he has the name.
Oh, do you go? So you guys didn't. Okay, cool.
The next question is this, and who's the right person for this? Oh, Sig, my man, Sig guy,
Sig man,
producer Rob,
Sigman Freud.
Producer Rob, you ready?
Sure, yeah. I'm here.
Scotch tape, masking tape.
Oh, I'm a masking tape guy.
Oh, you dumb.
That's weird.
You're the dumbest person I've ever talked to. Ryan Bradford.
Masking tape
I'd like to chime in.
To be removed.
I'd like to chime in.
We need noises. We need like
I
a
like
buzzer.
to remove tape.
I'd like to chime in.
Clayton,
I'm gonna take Rob's side. I think masking tape. Have you ever painted a room? Have you ever
Yeah, I use painter's tape.
Wait a minute.
You ever painted a room and tried to mask it with Scotch tape?
Right.
These are, as Janine just pointed out, these are two different functions for the tape.
Hey guys,
you're wrapping a present.
Sound
gonna use
engineer.
Scotch tape.
You can wrap it with masking tape.
This point
you
goes
can wrap
to,
it with masking
This
tape.
point goes to sound engineer Janine. I'm not saying what the project is. I'm saying you have one option: Scotch or masking.
Janine does say you can't use Scotch tape while you're painting.
These two are so
You could wrap a gift with masking tape, so I think she's going masking tape. Yeah, she just took masking tape.
I mean, it should be masking tape versus Betamax, because they're just like so
Is that what
totally
you
different.
said? Girk, during your speech tonight, this is what you said.
Yes,
this was his keynote.
I mean, Janine is correct. They're two totally different things.
But you can use masking tape for anything Scotch tape does, but Scotch tape you can't use everything for that masking tape.
Well, unless you want to see through it.
I would rather have scotching tape where you get scotch out of it.
What about masking tape versus
masking
Scotch?
tape, you cannot. I was going to say then you can't drink Scotch if you don't get Scotch tape.
We're gonna get to that.
Can I just moment of personal privilege here? I don't know what masking tape is. Okay,
Clay's.
I know what Scotch. Well, hear me out. I know what Scotch tape is. That's tape. After that, it starts being specialized tape, like packing tape, duct tape, whatever. What the hell's masking tape? What are you masking?
What's the difference between masking tape and painter's tape?
Painter's tape is blue.
Painter's tape is usually blue, and
it has less adhesive capabilities, so it doesn't peel prior tape off.
So
it's different from that other one that you don't know.
if I take Scotch tape in this scenario, does painter's tape continue to exist? Because if so, I think I might just take Scotch tape.
Well, I'm not the tape god, but I'm just saying masking tape
sometimes you guys-
masking tape seems like a relative term from back in the day.
Sometimes you guys do this thing where it's like, what? Well, if it was this versus this, guys, masking tape versus Scotch tape.
Scotch, because I know what it fucking is.
Okay. The next question, and this is for you, Clay, because you're a man who got rid of
Thank God I get a thing.
You got rid of all your carpets, and I really must know this question. Sweep hardwood floors, vacuum hardwood floors. Where are we at with this?
Okay.
Did you have a
Well, there's a
straw?
lot of there's a lot of variables here. I will say vacuuming hardwood floors with the correct vacuum takes care of 97% of your problem.
Ryan Bradford, you're a man who's barely been around the empires that have hardwood floor as a servant. You rarely see this, right?
Wait, Clay, did you say vacuum?
With the proper instrument.
Yeah.
You can't just willy-nilly around. If you have a hardwood floor vacuum, which I do.
If you have a hardwood floor vacuum, yes,
Wait,
and
what
that is
the
taking away.
fuck?
No, this is taking away the process of sweeping it into a dustpan.
Yeah. You can still do that if it, before you mop. But
Gerke, help me. I feel like I'm in the land of insanity. I feel like I'm in the land of insanity, Gerke.
You're definitely in the land of insanity. Have you guys even heard of a Swiffer? Do you even know what that is?
I'm an adult.
Not Clayton, because Clayton doesn't know what masking tape is.
Well, Clay's.
But the rest of you are urbane men about town, bon vivants.
That's a point for Gerg, by the way.
What was that? What was that judge that was like arrested by the federal government for being a complete mess in Utah in like the early?
You're gonna have to be more specific. There was the one that was arrested for like soliciting a minor online just like a month ago.
Oh no, I meant like way back in the day, like complete piece of trash, like we're talking like arrested for vagrancy, and he was like a federal judge. Anyway,
we'll have to get him on the air.
That's me. I think he's dead, but
okay, well, you're not dead.
Well, you're not dead.
Not yet.
But Gerg, you know what?
But nothing good will happen. Nothing cool will happen.
Nothing will happen after I am.
Danny and Jeremy, Danny and producer Rob. Any thoughts on and Jeremy doesn't know about hardwood floors. He's never worked on wood in his life. But
never worked on a good piece of wood in his life.
Producer Robert.
Wait, Rob Nielsen. What are in the background? What's in your closet? What are those like serpentine things?
Swiffers, a lot of Swiffers.
There's like a lot of things in there. What do you
on the top shelf?
Oh, it's just like a really cool light that I got.
Okay, sorry, Schlegel. Sorry, Schlegel. Didn't mean to.
No.
Zercher shit.
No, I appreciate it. No, I think you're on the right track. Producer Rob, hardwood floor, sweeper, vacuum.
I like them both, but I think sweeping just feels more honest.
It's the right move. It's the right move.
Shut up.
It's the right move. Producer Rob's right. Producer Rob, you're going to make everyone upset with this, and that's why I want you to do this. We move on to our new category that we always love, Beyond Verses. The next one is Kill, Marry, Sexual Times. And Producer Rob, I think you're going to make everyone mad with whatever you choose, but maybe I'm wrong.
Yeah, great.
You're at the movies, Rob. You're at the movies. Do you have popcorn? Do you have soda? Or do you have candy? Kill, Marry, Sexual Times, popcorn, soda, or candy?
Kill candy, marry soda, sexual times with popcorn.
Ryan Bradford, you're a movie guy. What do you think?
I think Rob's got it right.
Gerke.
Well, I might switch soda and popcorn.
You already said it. Gerke, what do you think? Oh, I hate him. Clayton Scribner. Jesus, Danny, can you save
Actually,
this?
no.
Switch popcorn and candy.
No, kill soda. Who cares about soda?
Whoa, wait a minute.
Well,
No, I'll eat
you need something to rinse down your popcorn.
Exactly. Wait, Jeremy, you're gonna end this. You're gonna end this, baby. You're gonna end this.
I'll eat gummies all throughout a whole movie.
Fuck are you talking about?
Just some good Harbos.
So wait. What would you do, Danny? Kill popcorn? You're not gonna kill popcorn. What are you up? Yeah. All right, Danny's disqualified. Jeremy, come in for the save. What do we do?
We're definitely killing candy.
Yes.
So
Jesus.
Yes.
Basically, because you gotta have popcorn.
Yes.
And soda serves a different function from popcorn.
Yes.
But
And I
if you're
didn't
like,
say
well,
water.
you can get us a courtesy cup of water. Maybe you marry the popcorn, but then you can fuck the soda on a special occasion. I'm still gonna get the diet version. I don't need all those sugary calories.
Jeremy nailed it, you guys. You guys are living in the world that Jeremy has provided for you because he's right. Jeremy, this one is for you. I know you.
Jeremy is correct.
He is exactly right. Jeremy, this one's for you. This is complicated. Flight delayed 4 hours. Flat tire. Leave. Go to work, but you left your coffee mug full of coffee at home.
Jesus, man.
So, kill, marry, sexual times with.
But there's only three. Okay, yeah, there's only three options.
Flight delayed 4 hours, flat tire, or you leave coffee mug at home during your workday. So you had a full mug of coffee.
Okay. So because I work downtown, I am within walking distance from the People's Coffee, from 3 Pines.
You're at the fucking base camp, dude.
He's
I'm
at base
at
camp.
base.
You're
So-
hating your own coffee in your own goddamn building. I'll
I'm gonna
report that to
kill-
corporate immediately.
I leave. Yeah, I just like, see you suckers. I'll be back in 15 minutes. I'm gonna go get some coffee. So I'm gonna marry leaving my coffee mug at home
Because you're fine. You're fine.
I'm fine. There might even be over in the test kitchen, which is like 30-second walk from my office. There might be like nitro coffee on tap.
Oh Jesus, man.
In the cup machine, whatever. So
Jesus, man.
if that happens to me, it's a bummer, but it's not the end.
Oh, it's a bummer.
I'm definitely marrying that. And then I'm gonna.
You asked the wrong person, Schleg.
I'm gonna kill.
You're gonna have your moment. You're gonna have your moment.
This guy's got flight privileges, coffee privileges. What else do you have?
I'm gonna kill the flat tire because if you're in an airport, at least you can it sucks, but.
You are on the right track, Jeremy. Flat tires are expensive and they're the worst.
See?
Expensive. Either you're fixing it yourself and you're like, I'm not an alpha dunce. I don't know how to fix this.
Alpha dunce.
Alpha dunce.
I'm like cranking up the jack and loosening the nut. And
I've got to make a comment there.
Something's gonna go
If you
wrong.
can't change a tire, you shouldn't own a car. Like hands down, like straight up. Like that is not an alpha thing. That is just a basic.
Oh shit, Woodhead with if you don't change tires, you are nothing.
If you do not know how to change a tire, you should not drive a car.
I know how to change a tire, but it still fucking sucks to
By the way,
then you've got to put on the fucking it's the emergency tire that only go like it's not like I fixed it now I can go. It's like no, I've still got to go buy a new tire.
Yeah, and a new tire, it's like $300.
Size pairs, you know what I'm saying?
I can go, have a beer. I can sit around. Maybe the museum has or maybe the airport has a little museum section. You can go look at some pictures,
right?
Or even paintings if the Amsterdam has.
There's
going back to Amsterdam.
Right, museum has a little gallery with actual.
Jeremy almost got this right, but there's no bar when you have a flat tire or when you leave your coffee at home.
Oh.
But there's always a bar at the airport. And so really your flight being delayed 4 hours is an opportunity if you look at it, right? You can just sit at the airport
lounge
bar for 4
access,
hours.
free drinks.
Well,
We're
we're not that
free drinks.
I'm with you on that one, Jeremy. I've got lounge access, and delayed flights are not that bad. Like, people lose their mind. I guess the worst part is if you miss a connector, or if you're flying internationally and you miss your train, which happened to my wife and I when we flew to Spain a couple months ago.
Point.
But it's all okay. We got the next train. It's just happens. When you stress and travel, that's like just relax. You can't change it. Just
I'm loving the
figure it out.
speech right here.
And you know what? It's an
point.
opportunity. I love it, Gurky.
I think Danny wins the night. And Danny, you're going to work with Ryan Bradford on this final one before we get to the truly final one. But this is the final one of Marry, Kill, Sexual Times with Danny. I'm asking you and Ryan Bradford to work together on this. You'll see where I'm going with it. Is it Con Air? Is it The Rock?
Face Off?
Or is it Face Off? Ryan Bradford and Danny, you guys have never worked together on this kind of work. You play it out together. Play it out.
I think we got to kill Face Off.
I was. Well, okay.
It's you and Danny,
explain.
not anyone else. You and it.
Sorry, that was it's my immediate reaction. Sorry.
You've got Sean Connery in one, which is just fun as hell.
Oh, Jesus.
With like little glowy green balls that, a dude gets to choke on and then vomits everywhere, which is beautiful.
You saw a different movie. You saw a guy choking on green balls.
Yeah,
that was
I'm with you, Danny. I'm with you. I know what you're talking about.
Con Air, come on, that cast. On top of that, have you ever heard about the theory with Steve Buscemi and the Con Air with Billy Madison?
Yes,
and the dude.
I actually am. I just saw that. I know it's been around forever.
Okay, so yeah. Con Air.
I just spilled all beer.
You fuck with Con Air. You marry The Rock, and
I hold Face Off in quite high esteem, and it is such a bonkers movie that you forget that there is a magnetized prison in the middle of the movie. It is just two actors, two bad/good actors at the top of their bad/games, and I will.
And just going to town.
They're just going to town. So I will watch Face Off any day of the week.
Yeah, but you don't get quotes like "losers do their best, winners go home and fuck the prom queen."
That's true.
By the way. Clayton wants to chime in so bad. Clay,
I'm gonna take your face off.
There is a speech where he says that
I could eat a peach all day
within 2 minutes. I just want to
Girk
and the whole water.
Girk, you've
got. Okay, first of all, I would kill The Rock. Sorry, can we agree to?
No.
You know what?
No. We're not even agreeing on killing The Rock.
Wait. You and Girk should work.
The opportunity to kill a Michael Bay film. Just kill it.
You and Girk should work on this. Clay,
Kill The Rock. I would kill The Rock immediately. The choice is between Face Off and Con Air, and I truly believe I'm going to marry Face Off, and I'm going to have sexual times with Con Air. That's just what I'm going to do. You guys can talk about it offline. I got to go pee.
Wow. Do you hear?
I will say this about Con Air. There was one time when Jessica and I were watching it, and I was like, and it was kind of like I had her like a spoon position, and like
easy.
At the
Does
end
she
of
want to know this? Does she want?
At the end of Con Air, at the pivotal moment, I felt her get goosebumps on her arm, and I was like, okay,
guys,
yeah.
Ryan Bradford's on the right. Here's the deal. The real answer is this. Marry Con Air, guys. Come on, marry.
Okay.
Marry Con Air. You marry Con Air.
I'm for it. I like that. I'll go with that.
We kill.
Kill Face Off.
We kill Face Off, and then The Rock is sexual times. People, the last one of the night.
Yes, it's so wrong.
Last one of the night. No, Con Air is maybe the greatest American.
fucking if you want to,
A child dies in the first 2 minutes of Face Off.
Face Off. It's
Con
pure
Air.
like fire. It's
Con
constantly-
Air is cinema personified. Jeremy, I'll let you lead this off, but you gotta shepherd the group. You gotta shepherd the group, guys. Our final one. Rank them, guys. Rank them. Jeremy, I know you are a man who has said no to the anything that's not vegetarian, and I love you for it. My friend, I'm asking you this: salad dressings, balsamic vinaigrette, ranch, blue cheese, green goddess, one of our new entries, Italian, French, Caesar, and cool cigarettes. Jeremy, throw it out there, but this is a group. This is a group effort. Our final one here.
Okay, so I think balsamic vinaigrette has got to be number one.
People who fight against it.
Yep.
Get a good vinaigrette. There's nothing beats that.
Could you imagine Clayton coming in and being like, "No, chili"? Okay, go ahead.
I do like Caesar's dressing, but as a vegetarian, I can't eat traditional Caesar dressing.
This is you. Everyone will debate what you do. Everyone will debate what you do. You go first.
You want me to? So cool is like you're blowing your cigarettes and then you have the aftertaste of.
You have raw lettuce and then you wail on a bunch of cigarettes.
Okay, raw lettuce and wail on a bunch of cigarettes. That's not really my style, but I feel like some of the other guys in this group like would put that as number two. But,
by the way,
can we say ranch goes at the bottom because ranch is gross?
Whoa,
no, absolutely not.
Right,
no.
Easy.
Let's do it. Ranch at the bottom. Let's fucking go.
No. Being a father of young ones, I have found
Danny,
a new love for ranch.
This is your time, Danny.
It slaps. You just gotta use it right.
This isn't.
I normally will mix a little like hot sauce in with it too.
This isn't your time, Danny. This isn't.
French is at the bottom. French is at the bottom.
Hey, Gertie,
French is
I know you
awful.
got to speak tonight at some fancy thing. Will you let?
And then so I don't get to speak now. I
will
used
you
all my
let
words.
Jeremy just give?
Yeah.
Will you let Jeremy go and then you can give your speech?
Wow, I cannot believe I'm jumping in so late when this is something I'm very passionate about. So I'm gonna let Jeremy speak, and then I'm gonna take a back seat.
How do you feel about Green Goddess, Clayton? Where you rank the green?
Somewhere between 8 and I don't give a fuck.
Oh, you just said you were passionate. Okay.
He said very passionate.
Well, I'm passionate about things that matter.
Dummy.
Let's throw Italian up in number 2, then Green Goddess.
Italian number 2. Okay.
I don't know. Really, balsamic number 1 is the clear choice, and after that, it's all just a bunch
Jesus Christ!
And by the
Don't be
way,
so sophisticated.
Jeremy, just so I can let you know real quickly, I completely agree with you, Jeremy. I only want balsamic vinaigrette. That's all I want.
Balsamic vinaigrette's number 1.
That's all I want from time in memoriam.
Lies.
Ryan Bradford. Wait. Let's do this. Ryan Bradford, you're on the clock. Tell us what the difference is between Italian and French.
No idea. I might put.
You guys front like balsamic vinaigrette is much different. Don't even front, dude. It's all oil-based bullshit. Come on.
Fuck up, dude. Balsamic vinaigrette rules.
That's the sound of my fucking switchblade coming out. What are you talking about?
Wait, Clay. What would you put number 1?
Creamy. Just put the creams.
Typical chili bowl.
Clayton just wants
I just want creams, dude. Creams all day.
Oh, go.
Blue cheese ranch.
These are garbage dressings.
Yeah, it's covering up.
But the only guy who felt dominance.
Vinaigrette is pure and beautiful.
Gerke, you felt very strongly about something, and I thought it was salad dressing.
Don't try to fucking shame me.
It might be just your weird political beliefs that I don't believe in. Gerke, what would you do after balsamic vinaigrette? Is Italian not right? What would you do?
I think blue cheese, Green Goddess, Italian.
Wow, why?
Actually, no. Caesar goes. I didn't see Caesar.
Yeah,
Caesar goes
like
above
said,
Italian.
I enjoy a vegetarian Caesar dressing.
Oh, Jesus Christ!
But blue cheese goes above Caesar. So it's balsamic. Well, sorry, balsamic, blue cheese, Cools, Caesar, Green Goddess, Italian, Ranch.
No, here,
French.
I need to jump in here because you guys are way off already. Well, I'm sorry, no, you're way off.
I just told you the right answer.
So it's balsamic, and then I want to do something creamy. If I am going to do that, it's going to be Caesar. You're right. Green Goddess is going to be the always reliable. Then it's going to be Italian. Then it's going to be cool.
You guys forsaking your
It's going to be cool cigarettes.
your ranch bloodline. All of you are mainlining ranch right now.
I think a lot of you guys and Danny, you seem to be very strong on this. I need these garbage cream ones out of my life. I need them gone.
Oh, yeah, that seems more aspirational than reality. Okay.
And
Do you not eat hot wings? Do you not?
We're having salad.
Enjoy these
We're
things.
having salad. We're not having wings. We're having salad.
No.
Yeah, that wasn't part of
You just
the.
said these dressings.
Okay, you know what? Oh,
No,
wait
he
a
said-
minute.
he said
wait a
salad.
minute. I thought I did salad. I thought I did salad.
Well, they're salad dressings, but how I don't understand the hate for blue cheese because I think it's kind of delicious.
It
But
is-
also,
of course
I
it's
guess
delicious.
I guess if the salad already has cheese or feta or blue cheese on it, crumbled, like
Yeah,
actual-
then you
you don't need
You need that ranch. You need that ranch.
I think it's a low blow to put blue cheese on the same level as ranch.
Oh yeah.
I think you guys are fucking trying to be hardcore. You think you're cool, but you know that ranch is the top.
You know ranch is there. Green
You know
Goddess
ranch.
is woke bullshit.
Ranch is the top of the top. You guys are all full of shit.
You know
when
what?
you wake up in the morning,
know
all you
what?
want is a
You know what?
ranch.
You know what? Here's how it goes.
You want to smoke some cools and dip in ranch. Dip some cools in some ranch.
Dude, when you get pizza, do you go, yeah, I really want some Green Goddess with this pizza? No, you want some fucking ranch to dip with that.
Yeah.
But is there ever a time
Or
where
you're a normal person and doesn't put ranch on pizza.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Normal
So, normal people don't do that? Sorry?
Correct. And if you go,
I'm sorry, these colors don't run, dude. These are
Excuse
this is
me,
red, white, blue.
I believe this was strictly for salads.
And by the way, you guys, we were all wrong here tonight. We were entirely all wrong because
Ladies and gentlemen, he is correcting us all.
because the number one option was Cool's cigarettes. People, we are at the end of our broadcast night. I can't believe how much we've covered, how much we came to produce, Clay. A show I didn't think was going to happen. You made an amazing poster. You won You Shop Pro.
Yeah, I mean, first of all, mad credit to you. Like when I go to Vegas, like the thought of me bringing gear down to entertain my friends on a Monday night is the last thing on my mind. And so thank you so much for making this happen. Sick as fuck.
Polyester Blend is going to be back.
And I
next
thank I thank your future siblings, offspring, whatever they are, adopted kids, and their potential college education, sacrificing that to make this happen. Thank you.
Clay's
with the amount of comps you get to Redwood.
Clay knows that when I
Your
got
phantom nephews and nieces that are not going to get a college education. This is amazing.
The branches that will not get anything because I was like, no, like one more round of Buffalo. One more. There are generations that will not be going to college because of my choices here tonight. People, I just want to say this. Husky Boy.
Okay, I'm glad you're ready to riff. All right, okay, cool.
Husky Boy of the show goes, of course, to the wonderful Danny Woodhead. Danny, you showed up. You were not on the docket. I didn't think you would make it. You are Husky Boy of the show. What is it like to win Husky Boy this night?
This is great. I think this is my second one in a row.
It's like it seems like he wins it every time he shows up.
I know, I'm that fucking good.
I know, exactly. Like all you have to do is show up, bud.
I have to show up and then give a baby announcement and you win it. Like
Empirically the least husky boy.
I know.
But he is the husky boy of the show.
No, but exactly. And now, Gurky, you had to bring up your own honors tonight. Could you don't have to say exactly what it was, but you won some honor. Like, What are we supposed to be happy about for you?
It wasn't an honor. I didn't win Husky.
You just spoke on some
I
shit.
didn't win Jack. I spoke to a bunch of people.
And now, did you give out Husky Boy the conversation?
No, but I should have.
Like
it would have been Raj.
By the way, did you hear me earlier where like
So Raj was back in Salt Lake to take in the Gurkey speech after staying the weekend at the Red Rock.
Apparently, Red Rock didn't go great for him. So.
Oh, wait, I thought.
Well, what is going to happen to the Red Rock?
No, he just the gambling part.
Because I was like so happy to see him. Here's what.
I mean, God,
no, he was happy.
Knowing his budge and knowing the minimums at that place, I don't see how it could go well. It's a tough field out there, my
Ryan
friends.
Bradford. Before we end the night, what movies are you going to go see this week? Will you go see Death of a Unicorn so we could talk about that? Will everyone go see that movie so we could have a conversation?
I still want to see Mikey 17. Want to see that?
I want to. That's produced by my good friend Ken Perko's best friend growing up in New York.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, we should do an in the movies in.
By the way, I have a great Limp Bizkit Crew. I have a great story that we need to turn into a short film based on Ken Perko's life.
We will do that in momentarily.
Great.
Ryan, I feel like all of us should do an attempt, just like we did an attempt for Breakfast of Champions. I want to get back to. We should do that. But a movie of the week. A movie of the week we all try to go see.
Should it be the Relic?
Well, we will get to the Relic next week. I don't have the graphic, but we are going to have a long conversation about the Relic from 1996. Go watch it, please. Anyone should go watch that, but we'll get back to it next week. But Ryan, Bradford, and Clay, I'm thinking, shouldn't we pick a movie of the week? Jeremy's going to watch it. Jeremy watches all movies. We should try to watch a movie and talk about it. A movie in the theater, because I think we're all passionate about movies in the theater. Right?
I think a movie in the theater or just a movie assignment. Just like a movie assignment, not theater-based.
Or Ryan,
I think not theater-based might be easier to do for maybe single fathers. You know what I'm saying? Like,
sure, but Ryan, would you want to throw out a movie that you're like, I want to see this week. Let's all talk about it next week. Would you be comfortable with that?
I mean, yeah, I could try. Sometimes it's hard to.
Well, let's all figure it out. We'll talk about it after hours. Here's the thing: we're gonna go in the order of when they showed up. So that means producer Rob, final thoughts on the show. Me in Vegas. I'm driving back. I gotta drive back tomorrow. I got Maverick. I'm gonna have all the sausages and delicious hot dogs from Maverick tomorrow. Your final thoughts here tonight, producer Rob.
I just feel like. I didn't get a chance to bring it up before, but I want to congratulate you on correctly spelling vinaigrette.
I copied it from the internet. Thank you so much, producer Rob.
Way to take your time. I appreciate it.
Thank you. We've got Limp Bizkit Crew coming after this. Danny, final thoughts on the show.
Yeah, it was a great show. I am a little disappointed I wasn't able to hop in earlier, but I think I came in at the right time. It was really hot. It was good.
You're
coming in hot.
Husky boy of the show. Husky boy of the show. Robert Gurkey, did you speak better on the show than you did whatever you had to perform here tonight for the Monkeys?
I mean, could anything be better than what I did tonight on the show?
How was the turnout at NAMBLA?
There were about 25 men there.
By the way, Gurkey's camera right now, Gurkey, like I was goofing. You were speaking to very important people that we love. The idea that people want to hear from you, I assume it's like people just like, wild animals that are like, sure. But like you with your head against a couch that small is my favorite thing ever.
I'm working on some sort of different camera angles.
Dude, you know what I mean? This should be Gurkey's angle. He's always that weird.
It looks like an album of an alternative. It looks like an album of an alternative band in the early 1990s.
But I do think we should all work on our own camera angles, and I think Gurkey nailed his. We're like, so people who watch the show will be like, Oh, that's Gurky talking because it's his tiny head on the
It's
bottom.
just my head, but that's all you can see is just
But your
my
audio
head.
comes in so good right now. It's coming in
Well,
so good.
I put on the headphones for
Dude,
you
it nails
because you always complain about my audio. But
I do always.
But I watched, and we'll talk about it after hours. But I watched that American Utopia, the David Byrne jam.
Oh, nice.
And so, like, this is kind of what I'm going for. Is something where it's
some
like,
of the, starting to do some moves.
Ryan,
Okay.
Ryan Bradford,
We all
will
like
you
that.
commit to a weird camera angle for next time?
Me?
Yeah,
I can try.
Because it needs to be distinct, even though you are distinct exactly where you are. I feel like
Don't change the thing. Don't change the thing.
What? Let's go to Jeremy really quickly.
Here we go. Can this be mine?
That works. Yeah. He's just looking for more artistic angles. He's not looking for you to change the thing.
Two more final
Hold
thoughts.
on. Let me change. Okay.
Jeremy, final thoughts here tonight. In Sundance, your love is gone. Your thoughts on this?
The world used to be a fun place with some hope. But that was a while ago, and
I haven't seen it for a while.
Yeah, it probably never really was.
But Jeremy, did maybe Polyester Blend?
Seemed like it was.
Did Polyester Blend take over a platform where any artist we want of every background, race, ethnicity, like we want? If you want to do something,
Oh yeah, Polyester Blend was definitely pioneering all that shit.
we're doing a great job of it.
Oh my God. You guys see the cameras cutting? Clay's little head on the side, Gurky in the bottom. We are making more interest already with the cameras.
This is going to be the headliner of the new Sundance 2.0 that Ryan Smith and Spencer Cox are doing. And then a dog will come eat me.
Oh my.
Hi.
Weird white guy angles. It's the Weird White Guy Angles Film Festival.
Less chins. Right. Let's go to our good friend. He is the Chili Bowl, the Podfather, Clayton Scrivener. Final thoughts on the show.
What are you talking about, man?
You just final thoughts. What do you want?
Well, first of all, I will, to my death, demand you stop calling me Chili Bowl. Yeah, and that's funny, right? You let out a little laugh. I really appreciate you doing this Vegas thing. I know it's a heavy lift. I cannot imagine driving down to Vegas thinking I got to take care of my bros. That's pretty awesome.
We're doing it.
But we've been doing this for over 5 years now, right?
Over.
And that's pretty cool.
Yep, over.
Keeps getting better.
I agree.
Tonight was it was great. I appreciated the discussion about Sundance. I probably will talk more about it during Limp Biz.
Bizkit, if you want to.
But I really appreciate you guys being there for me.
We love
thank you so much.
We love you so much, Clay. We love all of you so much. We'll be back next Monday. And by the way, you guys, you know what's coming next Monday? Ryan, you know what's coming next Monday?
What's that?
And by the way, you're copying. You got to have your own angle. You got to have your own angle. Like you're doing a Gurk. You're doing a. By the way, doing a Gurk. Ryan, you know what it is?
No, I'm like.
You got Gurkied.
I'm like the cartoon, the things that you drew on your notebook.
The Leah, whatever was here.
Kilroy.
Yeah, Kilroy was here. So Ryan, think of your own camera. Everyone needs to have their own camera. That's a good for next week. Claim your own camera. Here's what we're doing for next week. Ryan Bradford, you have to be prepared. You know what's starting next week? TV commercial jingle draft. That's right. Next week,
yes. Okay.
We are all drafting TV jingles, TV commercial jingles. That's starting next week. So that will be the new kickoff for next week. And then also, by the way, Ryan, you got to just book it or whatever. The 5th anniversary show will be when you're done with school. So June, early June or whatever, that will be we'll have content all created around that. Ryan, next week, TV jingle draft. More movies. Keep shining. Keep shining. From the desert sky above. I'm in the same desert I think they're in. Just
pretty soon, that big yellow moon will
light the way back to the one you love.
They're in the Sonora. You're in the Mojave. It's fine.
You're right.
It's cool.
You're right. I'm off.
Here's the fact checker, as always.
I don't think that's really a desert.
Also, Bradford.
Who do you have said?
Oh, he's gone. Left.
Close your eyes and dream. All of your doggies are in the corral.
My doggy's right here.
Look at
all of your work is done. Just close your eyes and dream, little pal.
Dream of someone. I dream of all my friends who are here tonight, and I dream of the friends I'll meet down the road whenever you find this show. 200 years from now, the science will find us and we'll be heads in a jar.
Marit.
On the trail.
Be there.
By the way, who's lost their the March Madness? Everyone's lost their March Madness. Soft wind blowing.
No one in this chat won that shit.
I'm still alive.
Limp Bizkit Crew.
You're not alive in our bracket.
Limp Bizkit Crew. We'll talk about this. All the other little cowboys back in the bunkhouse now. So close your eyes and dream of another show. We'll be back in the Schledio next week. This show has been done from Las Vegas, actually Summerlin, Nevada. Clayton,
Clark County. Boom.
Clark County knows this. Clay showed me this place. It's
Boy.
the weirdest place in the world. We're gonna hang out for just a little bit
Even
longer.
Howard Hughes could not have dreamt of that success.
We're gonna hang out for a little bit longer. Thanks for being here. We'll see you next time. Polyester Blend.
Poly Blend.